If you are new, welcome to Talk Taurus Tarot, our love nest. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Happy Friday, happy Venusian Day. I hope y'all can hear me because I have on a different microphone. If you're watching this on replay, welcome to the tribe, okay? Let me pull up the chat and then I'll be able to see. I will be able to see the chat in just a second. Hold on to your love. I got to hold on. All right. What's up, introverted? Hi, Michael. What's up, Spice Lover? Hi, Shalene. Hi, Kia. What's up, Vixen? Shout out to all of y'all in the comment section. Today's Taurus show is going to be like a pick a card. I have all the piles already set up for the oracles, and then I'll clarify with the tarot cards here. But for the most part, they're already set up. So, do y'all have any plans this weekend before I get started? What are y'all getting into? Guess what, TT? I am now the dance specialist for the YMCA. What? Congratulations. Congratulations, Michael. That's a big one. Thank you, Susan. Congratulations. Hi, Shino. Hi, Queen. It's Pride weekend in Denver, so I will be busy driving for Uber. Okay, make that coins. Make those coins. What's up, Nikki? Can we get a piece? Can we get a piece? A piece of what? Hi, Alicia. Thank you, introverted. How you is? You said how I am? I'm good. I feel great. Finish first year of college. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm just taking time. Just taking my time. When I feel guided to start, then I'll start. So who attacked me? Hi, Jerry. Hi, Elohim. Is it Elohim? I said it right? Jania. What's up, Jania? Feeling good? Feeling great? Yes, ma'am. What movie is out? Don't tell my children. I'm gonna take them to see Spider-Man. I hope they didn't hear me. I had to whisper. So yeah, they don't know. But I'm gonna take them. Transformers? There's Transformers coming out? Hi, I need a word for you. Do you have a good word? I don't know. I don't even know what Spirit is going to talk about today. I felt weird this morning. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It was a little different. I felt slow. Not, I got up early. I've been having a toothache. So I guess I need to go to the dentist, child. I don't know. It came out of nowhere. But I felt weird this morning. I mean, I didn't feel weird. It was just hard to put my finger on it. So I didn't try to put my finger on it. I just let it go. But I'm curious to see if I can get some clarity. So love your snake ring. Thank you. Tooth pain can be empathetic. Well, shit. Can it stop? Can we get it to stop? How do we do that? Okay, I think we're ready. I think we are. My love is like a battlefield. Battlefield. Go and get your armor. All right, so let's start with the current energy. Taurus, we're going to do the current energy, what's manifesting in love, what's manifesting in career, finances. We're also going to get a word from Spirit and see what Spirit would like to talk about. And at the very end, we're going to look at your person. All right. I kind of put I mixed up the Spirit's message. I asked Spirit to clarify during the Spirit message segment, like to try to give more clarity around being able to discern or decipher between the energies, because I do feel like there are other energies or other people trying to pretend to be your person or trying to pretend to be the person that Spirit has for you. So, you know, as good as all that could feel, right? I really wanted to have Spirit kind of give us more clarity on what they're thinking about, what they're talking about. So that's kind of going to be what also is touched on in the Spirit segment. So let's get your current energy. Enough rambling. Taurus, you have number 22, mountains. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Okay. So I do feel like that's some of the energy that you guys were talking about. You also have cornucopia, which is interesting because this came out yesterday. Yeah, that came out yesterday. You have the 4 cups. It says family wishes come true. This came out yesterday as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh, you got 2 cards. Letters in name. A, S, H, L, or N. So these could be letters in somebody's name, letters in your name, A, S, H, L, or N. Okay. We have pregnancy. We have do the work. This card came out, do the work. And then it dropped in reverse, but then I brought it back upright. And it says, it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. All right. And you see in this card, like I do notice the first thing that stuck out to me was the violin or the guitar I think it is, that she's holding. You have observation, aura. Well, that would explain a lot. That's reminding me of like how I started off the reading, observing your aura, knowing you know, what your energy feels like, what your aura feels like. So that way you're kind of like aware of who steps into your aura. You have abundance in reverse. We have collaborate. Business can be lonely. Find lucrative ways to collaborate with others to build both of your brands. We're going to put that here with the work. Ooh, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. You have relinquish inheritance. Okay, we got relinquish inheritance, and we have February. Now this card is the Starseed Oracle. Okay, so portal in reverse. And this says doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. And it comes up in reverse in this reading. So I'm going to look into that, but let's keep going. We have 30-day challenge. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. You have books. Survival fears. Yeah, survival fears. You also have decision. We have withdrawal in reverse. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's see. What the hell is this about? Taurus, are you trying to decide if you should go back to something or go back to doing something that you used to do? Okay, whoever this is for, this is going to be for someone that you gave up on something once before and you're considering or you're debating on whether or not you should go back and fight for it, if you should go back and go after that thing you want to do. This is also giving me this energy for those of you that maybe you don't like the spotlight. Maybe you don't like being in the front of being on the front line of something or having a lot of attention on you. Maybe you're shy and you withdraw for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be on like social media or things like that, but there's something that you feel like you back down on, and you're kind of mustering up the courage or the building up the resilience to go back to that situation. 242 on the clock. So 242 could be an angel number. And you're debating or contemplating if you should maybe collaborate with someone, if you should go back and try to work on a relationship, a job, a partnership. It's giving me a little bit of both. With February, something could have happened in February. This is also giving me Taurus energy. You could be dealing with another Taurus, or this is about just how it says relinquish inheritance. This may be about something that deals with material things. So that's giving me second house energy. This may also resonate for those that broke up with someone, or you had a recent breakup or a breakup in the past. And I see 222, 111, and it's coming together. But this portal, this starseed portal situation that I see happening here, it's in reverse. So there's something preventing you from wanting to go back to a situation, even though it was lucrative. I don't know if it has something to do with materialism, because we have abundance in reverse. Maybe you lost a lot of money investing in something. This could also be going back to school. For somebody, I am seeing going back to school or teaching yourself a new skill, trade, or talent. If you have a gift that you're trying to pick back up, or you have a talent that you're trying to, I heard finagle some things around, like maybe you got to move some finances around in order to afford something. That's kind of like the energy that's coming up here. Something that you may have to invest in is intended to render you an even large amount of money. Okay. This is an opportunity for you to refine some type of skill or to teach yourself something, build on your skill. It may be a 30-day challenge, or it may be a challenge for you. You might have to give up one habit so you can take those resources and put it somewhere else. I am seeing that too. This is also struggling with like survival mode, right? Being afraid of going poor or being afraid of going broke. Like, I don't know if I should touch with that. Last time I dealt with that person or I dealt with that situation, I lost everything. There was a lot of drama, a lot of gossip. There was things that were untrue. But this is a part with all these portals in reverse and relinquishing your inheritance. This feels like something that's destined for you, but allowing opposition to shy you away from it. Allowing critiques and people that may have something to say about how you get your money or how you go about doing something being unethical or not something palatable. Something about palatable here. Because this is telling me you're going to have to do the work necessary. And then you see here, like the music in this, the music that she's playing, she's like singing her own song, doing it her way. This feels magical. Something that was magical may have been taken away from you for a period of time, but I feel like it wasn't taken away from you because they never wanted you to come back to it. It was taken away from you so you can go and get your armor. Something about you going to get your armor. You could be better prepared. So I don't know, maybe you had to take some time and study about something, get some back knowledge so you can know what exactly this door is that you're walking through. Something about something being too loud and it's hard for you to concentrate, or when the energy feels so bright. I don't know, maybe your energy in connection with another person's energy may make you feel like it's hard to work, it's hard to focus, it's like I can't breathe type of energy. However, what I'm seeing here is that you are giving birth to something. I feel like this is a business venture. It's like the best of both worlds. So it's going to feel uncomfortable. But with growing pains here, sometimes you got to just say fuck it and just take it. Sometimes you got to say fuck it. I know I'm scared, but I'm going to go out there on stage and I'm going to give my best. Sometimes you got to just say fuck it. I'm going to do it. It's scary. I don't know what to expect. It's uncomfortable, but that's exactly where you're meant to go. In order to fulfill some type of wish or dream that you wanted for yourself. Your only thing you're giving up on is your own inheritance if you allow those reservations to keep you from challenging yourself to keep putting yourself out there. I feel like you may have thought that another person was causing you to feel a certain type of way. But what I feel like that person was doing in connection with you was mirroring back to you your own light, your own greatness, and it scared you. There's something about you being scared of yourself or you being scared of your true potential. You having some type of fear that if you really let yourself out, that it would make you not palatable or it would make other people feel small. So you played small. So when you met someone that kind of mirrored to you your own light, you were like, oh no, I gotta put on clothes, I gotta cover up, I can't show nobody that, I can't put that out there. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And you may have felt like it was that person's energy that made you feel like you wanted to pull away, but really it was a reflection of yourself. And that was more scary. Even your insecurities, I feel like this is someone that mirrored it to you, because it says with this mountain here, um, know that you are protected as you face challenges. You're facing the challenges of yourself, of your darkness, of your shadow, or whatever. But remain cautious. Because I feel like the only thing that you're taming is yourself, or the only thing that you're tempering is yourself. Nobody can really do that for you. You might feel like at times certain people around you brings out the good or the bad in you, but they're not really bringing out anything that doesn't want to come out. There's just a fear around being a wild card, being provoking, being kind of like what you were created to be. That's what I feel here. That's the fear here. So you're this death and rebirth, because that's what I'm seeing here. Usually around the age 30, between 29 and 30, you'll go through like dark night of the soul. I feel like after going through dark night of the soul, this was a portal that was open for you. And you were giving birth to something that you were creating. This collaboration was supposed to bring you in a lot of abundance, cornucopia. So on your journey, you're denying yourself of your own inheritance. You're denying yourself of your own birthright. Cornucopia is here as the portal oracle, but then you have abundance in reverse. You have to believe it's going to require something from you in exchange. You can read about it, you can study all day, but study without application, faith without works, that came up in reverse, is dead. February is also, I think it's Valentine's, right? Let me see. I need to clarify this. Spirit, what's February about? Hi, Ashley. Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Star. There's two eights here. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You don't want to be in the spotlight. What you're asking for requires that you step into the light, Caroline, but you don't want to be in the spotlight, okay? When a person goes on the journey as the hermit, this is that part of your life experience where you detach from all your material things, right? You may have lost a lot. This is also the part where you go through your spiritual ascensions. But once you've gathered the perspective in this, we go through hermit modes more than once in our life. Sometimes we can get into the hermit energy and it's like a familiar resonance, right? It reminds me of being close to God, right? Sometimes we take time to retreat and heal and you know, put the pieces together. We spend time with God, and then we're meant to go back out and go back and play with the rest of the world. Sometimes what can happen is we're like, no, I want to stay with the sun. No, I don't want to go. I don't really want to get back out there. It's too messy. It's too much drama. And we can start to stop living and going on adventures and taking risk. And yesterday, the message pretty much in a nutshell was talking about taking risks like a child. Now, you may have felt punished that when things didn't go your way, that was God punishing you for taking a risk to begin with. But that wasn't the case. It was meant to teach you something, offer you wisdom, and then you take that wisdom and then utilize it with North Node energy. This is pretty much saying that every trial, every tribulation, every experience, every rabbit hole you go down is an opportunity to conquer it. You're afraid of the work that's required in order to attain this, but you want it, but you don't want to put in the work. Okay, why does Taurus not want to put in the work? You don't want to fight for it, or you don't want to have to. I feel like the Five of Wands is here, but it's not here. Does that make sense? Like it's something, a construct of your mind. You're assuming that it's going to be drama, it's going to be worse. You're assuming that you can't do something because you're not protected. You've constructed this belief system with the Eight of Swords that in this type of arena or in this type of environment, it's unhealthy to me. It's unhealthy to my mental. It's unhealthy to my work. And thus the reality of that manifests, right? Somewhere along the line, what's happening here is you're meant to learn that your thoughts is creating the reality. At some point, in order to teach you that lesson, Spirit has to take away certain comforts of yours. But before you're looking at yourself, you're looking around you and trying to figure out who's doing it to me. What, like walking around trying to look for cracks. Let me find a crack of where it's seeping out at. Let me get rid of that. But really, this is your own light. Really, this is your own mountain. It feels as if letting your light shine. There's some people-pleasing energy here. So I don't know if you have Libra in your chart, but there is some people-pleasing or the desire to please people, to avoid making people upset or avoid rubbing people the wrong way. Yeah, Spirit is saying just do you. 9 and 9. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse. There's nothing to worry about. You already know the truth about who you are. Just do you. They're lost. They'll be back. They may or may not be back, but who cares? That's what Spirit is kind of saying. The current energy right now is to help you see things from that perspective, so you can bring your wishes into fruition. Spirit's advice to you is the Four of Cups. After you're done drinking that one, I'm gonna bring you another one. But if you still believe that's too much for you, then I have to slow it down. And the only thing that's delaying your own greatness is you at that point. Look at this. You go from the Four of Pentacles of being stubborn, right? And in this particular image, this person is going, all right, fine, I'll drink it. They're saying, drink the fucking cup, eat the cake, do it, do the work. And Spirit is saying, you're not going to be perfect. Your expectation of wanting to get to that position of perfect, or I got everything sorted out, I want to make sure I'm in the right space. You're going to have to learn how to work through your current situation and circumstances. You're going to have to learn how to do shit from your car sometimes. And if people are talking about you because, oh, you're so funny because you're doing this shit out your car, you're meant to have that experience. It's going to help you become stronger. It's going to help you become more resilient. If you know you have a talent and you have to do it in the middle of the street, people may laugh at you and they may stare at you, but the fact is they're watching you. So are you really at a disadvantage? No. You're exactly where you want them. They're exactly where Spirit wants them. But you have to give yourself permission to stand on that mantle. If you're being called or you feel spiritually, this is for you. Now let's talk about this collaboration, because we do have a collaboration here. And you started something and you need to finish it. Okay. Okay. Stop being so stubborn, Taurus. This is telling me that I'm not going to apologize. I can do everything by myself. Stop being so independent sometimes. Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups in reverses. This is like, I don't need nobody's help. I don't need to be naive. People only want to take from me. Take. And open your heart. This is a beckoning of you to be more vulnerable. If you're stingy with your love, you're going to turn off your abundance. And if you're too hard-headed and you're not able to see that Spirit is telling you stop being so stingy, some people are here to be stingy. Don't get me wrong. This ain't going to resonate for everybody. There are some people on this journey that have to play the bad guy. Let them. But if you know that you're being called to not be stingy and to be open, and yes, you may take some L's along the way, but if that's the way God wants you to express its love, who are you to say, or who are we to say it shouldn't be expressed that way? And so what if people call you gullible? So what if people call you stupid? So what if people call you X, Y, and Z? You have to know of a surety why you're here, what you're here to do, and can nobody else detour you from that. Now, when you have your good days and your bad days, if you're waiting around for the validation to come from other people, you're going to continue being disappointed. There's someone here that God wants to use to express this unconditional love. Having a journey of unconditional love is not easy. We all can agree on that. But God is asking you to get out of his way, okay? And allow God to express itself through you without feeling as if someone's trying to do something to you. You really think God's going to allow someone to do something to you? Well, I lost some money, or, well, someone said something about me. Then you need to be able to see the other side of the coin. That happened. Now, how can you take what happened to you? Everything about Christ consciousness is all about taking what happens to you and making lemonade, taking lemons and making lemonade. So you have to master how to make lemon juice. If you don't know how to squeeze, then you're going to hoard everything. So Spirit's saying someone here needs to stop doing this. And because you're working hard, not smart. How can God perform miracles in your life if you're relying off what your two eyes can see? Is that you doing it, or is that God doing it? Is it another person doing it, or is God using the other person to be the bad guy to teach you a valuable lesson about being stingy with love? This is pretty much what Spirit is saying. If I tell you to collaborate with someone even after they betrayed you, I told you to do it. So what do you have to prove? Oh no, I don't want to work with that person. This is the type of maturity that comes with this type of mantle, or that comes with this type of inheritance. Question is, what type of mentality or limiting belief do you need to let go of in order to unlock it, in order to receive it? That's pretty much all that's here. That's the current energy. The choice is yours. Now make your move. Spirit has said, I done made my move. Now you make your move. Tell me where you stand. And everything that happens after that is cause and effect. No pressure. Just tell me what you're going to do. I asked you to go do this, and you going to do it, or you're not going to do it. You know, that's all. That's all Spirit's saying in this one for current energy. Just say, fuck it. I'm going to drink the cup. I'm going to, whatever it is Spirit's offering you. And for some of you, it's love. Many. Okay, you got options. You see how these were once on the floor. Spirit is saying, I'm helping you create from nothing. Right? So be open to something new. Be open to this new chapter. It could be the same situations, different chapters. You know, but if you could only see the old chapter, you won't be able to write a new, you won't be able to create from a new one, right? You won't be able to be innovative. This, I'm telling you, this well goes long. This well is deep. It's connected to a spring. It's connected to a larger source. So anytime you want to do something, you want to go to the well, you want to pray, you want to ask for something, there's always something in return. It's coming from another source. So you have to be willing to, you know, reel it in. you gotta work it, honey. You gotta work it, refurbish. Y'all know y'all, some of y'all are real Tinkerbells out here. Y'all like projects. Ain't nothing wrong with it, ain't no judgment. The only way it can be something wrong with it is if someone convinces you that something's wrong with that. Some of y'all like building shit up, tearing it down, and rebuilding it. It's okay. So let's see what's manifesting in love for all of my Taurians. Hi, Angelica. Ashley, honey, how you doing? What's up, CJ? Let's see. What is manifesting in love for Taurus? So interesting enough, right? This is why I said love is kind of creeping into your current energy, because when I did the piles, the current energy pile and what's manifesting in love, I had to literally kind of like hold them and like gently pull them apart. So like the reverse or the upright wouldn't switch. And it kind of made me feel like, damn, how do these cards kind of like mesh together? So I feel like with love and your current energy, something meshes well together. Something goes like peanut butter and jelly, you know, like eggs and noodles. I don't know if you eat it like that. Like butter on bread. Something just goes well together. So let's see. Curiously. So this is your card. All right. And it says power. I'm telling you. It says you instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So we all agree. This is your power that nobody can take from you. Yes, yes, we all agree. You also have fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Okay. We have Saint Francis, animal communication, activism, and service. This is also instinctual energy, right? Animal instincts, animal nature, animalistic. I thought I heard something. All right, you have the Hierophant. Wow, I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. Spirit play too much. I know this is a prank. Okay, look at this. It says twin flame. Twin flame. I like the way you do that right there. Didn't this card come out yesterday? Darker hair, intense focus. All right, y'all in that focus. Keep your eyes on me. Eyes on me, apply the pressure. Get it, don't be timid. Love up on it. Nibble on it. We got May. That's y'all birthday month. What y'all do in May? What did y'all do in May? What did y'all do? We have letters in the name C, W, Y, or V. Okay. Now this is giving me spiritual energy. Yeah, this is giving me spiritual energy. Doesn't have to be those are letters. They could be significant for something, but these are letters in a name. And because this is like spiritual energy with the purple, this could be like the letters of a name of a creator or a god or a deity or some type of spiritual, type of energy, okay? We have awakened spirit, desire to change. I'm telling you. All right. Ooh. Friends in reverse. Okay. Friends. Oh, it said lovers to friends. Excuse me. Friends to lovers. Why did I say it like that? Lovers to friends in reverse. Oh, wow. Is that a riddle? Lovers to friends in reverse. So if you take the term lovers to friends and then you reverse it, that would be friends to lovers. So it sounds like a riddle or something. So this could be someone that you were friends with first, or you're meant to be friends first, and then it grows into lovers. I don't know. Take out resonates. We got to be open. I told you there's some shy energy. Would you be shy would you be like afraid to open up if you felt like the person you were talking to? So when I was younger, right, I used to perform a lot on stage at like different feasts and banquets like that. So I used to dance. We sang, we danced, and we did presentations. So growing up, I was on the stage a lot. And one of the things that we did was we looked, so like the choir lady would tell us to look at the top of everyone's head and don't look them in the eye. Or they would tell us to look to the back of the audience or the back of the room and don't really look directly at someone, so you don't forget your routine or you don't forget your whatever it is you're up there saying or doing. So I know when I went on stage my first time by myself, I had to do a presentation on my name, and I had to like take my name and I had to memorize the whole speech, and then I had to perform it. So now I have a board. So I had like a dry erase board, and I'm writing my name. I'm using the chemical elements, and I'm talking about what my name means and things like that. And then there's this whole speech. I practiced for that speech for a long time. Like me and my mother fought about it because I didn't want to remember it. And I must admit, when I got on stage, she kept trying to get me to practice what I was going to say and do before I got on stage, exactly how I was going to do it. But I didn't want to do it that way. So when we would rehearse, I would give her a hard time about like the different cues that she would give me. So when I would like turn around from looking at the board and look at the audience, she wanted me to like make a certain facial expression or do certain things, and then I would say that's whack, or I always would tell her that's not me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she was trying to get me to be somebody that I wasn't. What she was trying to teach me was that I am a performer. And when you're on stage, you're a performer. You are delivering something. It's not about who you are. It's about who you have to become in order to deliver. So she was trying to teach me that, but it was going in one ear and out the other. As far as I was concerned, I'll get it right when I get there. So there's something about procrastination and the momentum, or the before you get to the stage, the amount of work and due diligence that's required in order to have a perfect show or a perfect performance. I always felt like, why try to be perfect? What's the point? Or why try to um why are we putting on a performance for these people? That's how I felt. And I struggled with this for a very long time. And she's always telling me, because I'm representing the Most High. And she's always preached this to me really, really a lot, that I was representing, I was representing my family. And I was like, I don't care. So I feel like that's kind of, if that's the memory that I'm remembering when it comes to like being on with this open on your journey. You see the rainbow, and then all the like the pieces to the puzzle are meant to come together. There has to be a teacher, right? And for many of us on our journey, we didn't want to learn from our parents. We may have been very rebellious. So you may resonate from that perspective, because I am picking up rebellious energy here. With fire, it's hard to tame anyone with fire, especially if you have fire in your chart. But if you're just extremely opinionated, or you're extremely, you have a lot of power about yourself, your aura, or who you are as an individual, no one can really tame you. No one can really teach you anything. But see, relationships and people have a very peculiar way of being your best teacher. And I feel like that's what Spirit is kind of saying right here. You can still be yourself. Like, for example, when I got on stage, and this is the part where I feel like all of this is correlated. When I got on stage, everything my mom told me to prepare me for it went out the window. It went out the window. I did my own thing on that damn stage, and it was great. It was a success. Boom, I did it. I don't even remember what happened, and I feel like it just came fluently. It just happened fluently, but I know for a fact that I never remembered that shit. You know how I know I didn't remember the presentation? Because before I got on stage, I was like, I was trying to, I was trying to remember really quickly. So some of y'all may have a pictorial memory where you can remember some shit if you just do it, right? Some of you may have that. You may be that type of learner where you don't really learn when people are talking to you. You learn from doing it yourself. You may be a hands-on learner. You may like to be very expressive. You see how I'm moving my hands. You may be that type of person. You feel your way through things. You may be more instinctual. You rely off of what you feel activated or called to do. That's what gets you going. And that's kind of like the will or the power that you walk with. I feel like all of that is kind of related, because you have the Hierophant here, which speaks about Taurus energy, your sanctuary, how your vessel, right? Before you become, before you're going help in the world, this is your vessel. And I feel like if you notice here, he's acquired all the robes, he's acquired the crown, all those different things. This is you pretty much, okay, you're behind stage, okay, and you're about to go on. What do you want to wear? How do you want to represent yourself? Give birth to this. Fire. There's a reason why there's so much pressure with this relationship or whatever's manifesting in love is, yeah, because with here, if you're on stage, you need to have something that you're doing it for. You're representing something. Who are you representing? What are you? You need a why. This is why this love situation, what's manifesting is love is a why. Why are you doing it? Sometimes you can start something and it may start off to get the attention of someone. Maybe it may start off because you got hurt in love. Maybe it starts off because you're focused on rebuilding yourself after heartbreak. You know, there's so many reasons as to why you get it gets the people going, but love is one of um the most powerful realm to work with, because love trumps everything. So this is kind of why, yes, yes, the Hierophant energy. Many of you are chosen because of your relationships or experiences that you had in love, whether that was with your family, your friends, or your lovers. That's why you're chosen, is because you're being created. The Hierophant has unconditional love. The Hierophant stands between two people and channels divine wisdom that isn't about themselves anymore. So at some point, the reason why Spirit is saying, remember who you are, you're a Hierophant. So you're going to have you're going to always be a mediator between your left and your right brain. And then somewhere in the middle is that divine consciousness. But it's through those changes where that Hierophant is, those changes and those pressures where the Hierophant is established. So where you're established or how it gets established is determined on your love story. So Spirit is asking you to realize that your love creates the story. How is your love, what is your love life like? Not your romantic life alone, but your relationships with humanity. What's your relationships like with animals? Do you like dogs? Do you like cats? Do you like birds? This is the type of shit, like being able to see yourself in everything, being able to open yourself up and allow yourself to express that love. And I feel like what really did it for me, and I have struggled with this my whole life, was commitment. Committing to something is the hardest fucking thing for me. It's true. I admit it. It's hard. Commitment is hard for me. So now I'm about to be a testimony for you. Commitment is hard for me but why? Why? I don't like it. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like someone telling me nothing. So therefore I struggle with it. Hell, me and God argues every day. Every day. You're just like me. You need to listen to that song. I think this song came out 13 years ago. You're just like me. There is someone out there just like you that has a problem with commitment. And that's why you guys were chosen. That's why. That's why y'all were paired together. You're just like me. It's Jamie Foxx, and I think Taraji P. Henson was in it too. Now here's the difference. So.
I got it. Mama, I got it.
What? No, you can't get it. Y'all hold on a second. I gotta knock at the door. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Damn. Who the heck be knocking on my door? Oh yeah, yeah. That's my dark friend. So where you go with it? Okay, go that way. Okay, so what I was saying to you was, oh shit, I forgot. Put it back on. You got to improvise. You know, can't control every fucking thing. So, there's an antidote. There's a remedy because the person on the door was delivering. Wait a second. They were delivering medicine. Okay, so for my kids. I don't want it to flip. Can y'all hear me? I need it to stay still. What the hell? Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't want it to flip so it'll make static, but I'm gonna try to be still. Okay, cool. So what I was saying to you was there's something about antidote, medicine, and something to that degree that may be significant because I got knock on the door. So I feel like you're going to be given the answers, or you're going to be given the antidote, or the clarity that you need, or the remedy. When situations arise, you're going to be given the remedy to whatever it is. That's what spirit wants you to know. You're going to get the remedy. So let's say you got a situation and you're coming up against a lot of people. It may be very competitive. You may be feeling attacked. Spirit's going to always provide you the remedy to your situation is what they're saying. Because like I said, you're not forsaken. You're not forgotten. When I got on that stage, I feel like the spirit just came over me. So in some way, somehow, you've been doing it all your life. You've been kind of utilizing this power your whole life. You just didn't really have a name to call it, or you didn't know what it was, but it was always inside of you. It was always channeling through you. You just had to remember who you are. Lion King type shit. Okay. What a Ace of Wands in reverse. You got a lot of fire here. You got power, fire, fire, and then you have fire here as well. Ooh, you got a flame. That's a flame. That's a fire. Good Lord, it's a fire. We have cheating. We have charity. See where you can give more of yourself to helping others and make a difference. Humanitarian work, human rights, justice, or advocacy work could be right for you. Donating can create positive energy around you and attract more abundance. We have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. We have the Spirit of Trust here. Now, this is the light worker card, which tells me this is how you work your magic, right? We have, that's in reverse too. Damn it, Taurus. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. That's in reverse. You have, I am secretly obsessed with you. Soul, child soul. Child soul to me is Aries energy. So there's fire here. So somebody could have Aries in their chart. Child is also mother. You know, like mother usually spends time with the child. So they could have a moon, Aries. Adapting to the rules of life. The lessons are social structures, rules, roles, And the traits would be disciplined, dutiful, and traditional. And it's interesting that we have tradition here with the Hierophant. Will you leave me like the others? Plan your career. Create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. You have ships. We have Atlantean era in reverse. We have Illuminator. You radiate energy that lights up any room with great power to heal those around you and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can make people run from your light in reverse. You have Not Ready, Slow. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy. We have Optimism. We have Aid in reverse. And then we have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like Taurus, what's manifesting is your person. If you are in the Queen of Pentacles energy, hold on. That's your energy. Oh shit. Taurus, your person is saying that you don't trust them. Your person, if you are, they're saying it is you. Not spirit per se. I mean, but spirit's advice is the Hierophant, but it's you. That's what, there's someone coming in. What's manifesting in love is your twin flame. Your person is saying that it's you. You don't want to acknowledge it for what it is. Okay. They're saying that, there's something that you contemplate. So if you've been contemplating something, if you should help or if you should do certain things, or I don't know, there's something about, clarify this for me. It's hard to tell which one of y'all motherfuckers is who, because one minute is you looking at, I ain't got time. Okay, we just gonna flip. We gonna flip a coin. Spirit, can you show me, is this Taurus, like the Taurus that I'm talking to in this live, or that's watching this live, or is this person? Is this Taurus, Spirit? Is this energy Taurus? No. No. It's not you, Taurus. I mean, it's your love. It's for the love of you, Taurus. The Page of Cups. But it's definitely Emperor energy. So whoever's in Emperor energy, they were refusing the help, or they were contemplating. Someone's been contemplating if they should apologize. They've been contemplating if they should entertain this. They've been contemplating if you're talking to someone new. This person has been contemplating a lot. If you're single, this person is acting out. Somebody is acting out here. Take it how it resonates. Y'all know where to put y'all shit, okay? But there's somebody here acting out, and they're not accepting love from anyone else. This is someone that has made some type of proclamation that they're going to be a jackass for however long it takes. It's almost like to understand this person, you're going to have to understand yourself. Okay? To understand this person, you're going to have to understand yourself. You're gonna have to get your armor. You're gonna need a higher power. You're gonna need a higher love. You're gonna need a higher power. You're gonna need a higher everything. With this illuminator in reverse, this is pretty much some way, somehow, this person is kind of the person that's coming in is saying you're trying to punish them. Yeah, like you're trying to punish them by taking your love away or your light away. But this person has to be able to, I get this feeling where I don't know if this person felt like the light that they experienced, okay, in you. It belongs to both of you. So why is there competition here? Two of Cups. Neither one of y'all want to come out of separation. It's pride. This is pride. All this fire, this got to be pride. Four of Swords in reverse, defensive energy, pride. Three of Cups. You're not going to be able to make someone stop dealing with someone else. You're not going to be able to control another person. You're not going to be able to manipulate the situation to get rid of people. If this person has friends, they're going to fucking have friends. This is not someone that I feel like is telling you you can't have friends or you can't have other relationships. With open up friends here, this is pretty much telling me that someone here they are saying to you that I won't have sex with other people, but you're not going to be able to control who they have as friends. I can give you something exclusive, but I can't give you something like a relationship or a commitment that you may want. This person is also saying that you don't love them. Why does this person feel like Taurus don't love them? Oh, this person says that you've invested in someone else already. Either already or you're invested in someone else. And it makes them like annoyed, sick to their stomach. They're kind of like, why did you even get with that person? Or why did you even deal with that person? I don't know if y'all dealt with someone. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You can't go back and change the past. That's the thing here. There's something about they can't go back and change the past. There's conversation going on like, I can't go back and change the past. What the fuck do you want me to do? You reap what you sow. It is what it is. Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm not happy there. I don't want to be with that person. Okay? But you don't want to give me what I want either. So what's the fucking point? Over here, you got another energy that is technically there's some type of emotional wound or something like that. I don't know if this is physical, but this is something that runs deep. Okay? Why is this run so deep? Yes, it's this spiritual awakening, the hangman energy. Refusing to see things from a higher perspective, only being able to see it from a fleshly or worldly perspective. Someone also is coming in saying that, like, if they dealt with somebody else, if they dealt with someone else outside of you and you felt like they cheated on you, they had a perspective that they didn't think that they could amount to someone else that you may have had history with. This is someone that felt like they couldn't compete because it would become like, it would make them jealous or it would make them envious. So this person deals with jealousy. You may struggle with jealousy as well. Spiriters, they may struggle with like being told to wait. They may struggle with someone telling them like to hold on or any delays. This is someone that's childish. Okay, look at that. You have child soul. This is, you took my lunchbox. Yeah. This is also someone that has to go through lessons around social structures. They have to go through lessons around rules. The rules could be this person has a belief system. When you invested with someone, you stuck with them. And if you can leave that person, this is someone that thinks a lot. If you can leave someone and it didn't work out with them, and then you want to come over here and start something with me, then how do I know that you're not going to leave me too? Which means that this person may, you know how kids do like negative reinforcement? They may do certain things that kind of test you, or it feels like playing games because they're trying to see if you really care. That's where this child energy is coming from. So if you have children, you understand that sometimes kids won't ask for something directly. They'll kind of like do things to annoy you, to kind of get you to look at them. Or they may, and then you're like, why would you do that? All I can give you is negative reinforcement. And it's like, well, that's because I like you, or that's because I love you, or that's because I want your attention. And it's like, well, fuck, say that. Say you want some attention. Just speak. And you may be teaching that person as well. That you can say it. Fuck the social structure. Say how you feel. Like sometimes you want to just shake their ass. It says disciplined, dutiful, and traditional. I told you this person may be very disciplined. They may really, really ride for people. They're very loyal. Like that's a little possessive. Children have possessive energy. Around my toy, you gotta teach them how to share. You may be possessive in that way as well. And this person may be saying, you need to learn how to share, Taurus. And you may be like, share for what? You want some raisins? Because I don't have nothing else for you, Hagar. I don't know what else you want. Some of y'all may have a third party situation where that person's child is now your child as well. The more the merrier. Bring them on in. And some of y'all might be struggling with that thought process. But did not Hagar have a son for Abraham? For all y'all traditional folks out there? You weren't there. You couldn't do it, Sarah. I'm sorry, Sarah. You couldn't perform, Sarah. So we had to bring someone in to handle your lightweight. It wasn't personal. But you trying to tell me to send somebody away, that just don't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me when you did it the first time, back in the day, and it don't sit right with me now. Fuck, why you think you got a whole generation of Ishmaels fucking mad? Because you had to be fucking stingy. So now I need to know, are you going to let them stay here? What you going to do, Taurus? Sarah, what you going to do? You going to come kicking and screaming? Four of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to turn. What you going to do, Four of Pentacles? Well, I'm turning y'all loose then. Oh. Let the games begin. Y'all about to rumble in the sky. There's about to be some lightning strikes, some shots fired. Four of Pentacles. Well, I turn you loose. I give you back to the streets. No, Taurus, you're not supposed to be giving up like that. You're supposed to be saying, my man, my man. Or woman. You're not supposed to be giving up. But you just cannot, your pride won't let you. What would Jesus do? What would Yeshua do? Huh, Taurus? If you were in this situation, what would Christ do? Because the advice is the Hierophant. Is that not a child of God? Is that other child not an innocent? I'm on some new shit. I'm chucking my deuces up to her. I'm moving on to something better, better, better. No more trying to make it work. Make me want to say bye bye. So this person wants to say bye bye to somebody, but they just don't sit right in their heart. It's just like, this is not right. This can't be right. This is wrong. Taurus, this person said, this is wrong. This don't feel right. I can't leave. I can't give up. I cannot, you know. Taurus, you're just gonna have to understand that I gotta do what's best. If I were, this person is empathizing now. Empathy is a gift. They're empathizing with how they would feel as a child. They may be empathizing. Maybe they grew up in a broken home. Okay, maybe they grew up in a situation where, you know, they don't want that for them, their future. They're saying you both have done it now. Some of y'all, you may have gone down a path and you were saying to this person, I can't change the past, but what you're going to do about it now. This person has made certain decisions and they're saying, I can't change the past. What you going to do about it now? And now y'all both at where is your play. It's your move, Taurus. And this person's like, fuck, I'm at the mercy of you now, Taurus. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I remember when I said this shit to you. I remember when I said I couldn't see myself wanting to be with someone that had baggage, or I couldn't see myself wanting to be with someone, you know, that had a history or whatever. And now, look at this. You are a sore reminder to my pride and my ego how possessive and rigid I was about opening up to you when I had the opportunity to. So now you're even. So now here's Spirit's advice to you. In this situation, what would Christ do, Taurus? This is your moment. Will you leave this person like they left you? Ooh, talk about spite and vengeance. What you good? Would you do unto that person as they done unto you, Taurus? Okay. This person had to go through an experience. They had to go through an experience similar to you so they can see the world through your lens. Now that they've seen it through your lens, when this person, they're feeling like Taurus ain't gonna forgive me. Why would she? Why would he? Why would they? Because last time I checked, I didn't want to hear that. Last time I checked, I didn't give them mercy. I didn't show them favor. I didn't give them grace. I could have friend zoned them. I could have did a lot of shit. I may have chose someone else. I made decisions that I can't take back. So now this person is saying, man, fuck that. Taurus is not going to listen to me. So they're sitting back, secretly obsessing over whether or not they should trust their spirit. Something about their spirit says, just say something, I'm giving up on you, for somebody, okay? And this person's like, nah, that's just my head playing tricks on me. You know, that's just my mind playing tricks on me. But they want to let it go, and they want to know if you can let it go too, Taurus. Can we work on this? Can we get a room on the south side? Can we kiss each other like the very, very, very first time? Can we get some more? Can we get some more of this, Taurus? Can we get some, the Ace of Cups? Can we not fight about this no more? Why should you have to run like that? Optimism. Look at this. Someone's saying that they're done. They're done with a third party. They're done with a. Why can I not talk? Da, 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 da. Someone get tongue tied. They don't know what to say. What do I say? This person is talking to God. This person now has a desire to change because love is changing them. It's not you, Taurus, that's changing them. It's being open to love. You will hurt people when you're not open to love. You will hurt more than one person when your heart is closed up. When you are unable, it's not just about the commitment. When you're unable to empathize with another person, you're unable to feel remorse. You're unable to feel guilt. You're unable to feel a lot of different things. And sometimes being on the extreme side of power can distort your perception around that. So yeah, this person does want to apologize, but they feel like they contemplate on it, or you do. Sometimes, Taurus, I feel like you want to go in and help this person, don't you? You want to go in and save that person. I'll put you together. I'll do it all over. I'll fix it. Just come to me. God said, settle down. Settle down. This is your advice. The Hierophant. I'm standing in the middle. Okay? Charity. Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity coming. There's a door opening. Eight of Wands. This person is afraid that they'll be going backwards. Something about this person is afraid their thoughts plays tricks on them. With the Ace of Wands, there's something blocking this. I do feel like this person has kind of like, they're going backwards now. Like, at first they were going forward. No, they were going in one direction really, really fast. And now they're going backwards. They're looking back on the situation. I do feel like this is someone that's reevaluating their desires and what it is that they want and why they want it right now. So they're having like think of it like a life review. Their life, something could have happened that initiated some type of life review where they're looking back on the past 8 years of their life or what they've done thus far. And they're kind of, it's like the future, the present, and the past are all, they're having inner child healing moments here, okay, with this Page of Cups. And they're trying to go way back to when it all started, okay? This person had an inner child memory where they felt like they were left by somebody. They didn't know how to heal that. You illuminated that area of their life needed to be healed. And this person is going back with the Hermit energy. They're searching for answers. They're searching for like, what happened? Like, you know, why am I so afraid of this? What did I do? Somebody could have got their ass spanked real good. You know, that be happening too. When they was little, you get an ass whooping. And then next thing you know, you turn into like the devil. You know, you just become a little imp out here. That's what happens. You know, that be happening. I'm guilty. I know for sure when I was younger, my mama cut my ass like a Hebrew slave one time. And I swore that day that was going to be the last time anyone ever spanked me. I swore that day, okay? We was going to fight. Something snapped. And it was like, ah, if you ever, bitch, if you ever. I was very young. I was very, very young. You know, and then you start to say, and they're like, and then you hear that little voice, come with me. All right. And then you be like, yeah, step into the bad side. That's how they get them. I'm telling you, that's how they get them. And then next thing you know, you done made an agreement from a young child. You know, you make that agreement with that energy. And that energy promises you that you will never go hungry again. That energy promises you a lot. Then you fall down. And it's a long way fucking way back up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this person is going through that spiritual ascension. Yeah, they are. The Hermit. To me, the Page of Wands is a phase in development where you look at your circumstances and you feel oppressed by it. You feel like you're uninspired. You feel like, I don't want to be in this position. I don't want to be in this living situation. I don't want to, it's a phase in your life where you feel like this ain't it. And you will start to, your mind something unlocks in your mind where you just start, oh snap, I could use this, I could do that. You start becoming real crafty. You start to craft your way out of situations. It's a gift, yeah. In the wrong hands, it's a weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's a weapon. And with death in reverse, this person is being made aware spiritually of how they gave up that ghost, how they gave up their spirit. They detached from their spirit. Yes, you have the makings of being innovative and enthusiastic and powerful with all this power on the board. But what are you using your power for? Is that power in alignment, okay, with your spirit? Or has your spirit been taken from you? Sometimes, and this is where a lot of stuff, where, those energies will irritate your parents and, cause your parents to become very irritated with you. And then next thing you know, your parents react, and then you got you the right rebel. And that's where that happened. It's the makings of, oh yeah, I was waiting for you to incarnate, because your grandpa, your uncles and them, this is like Batman. You know how mad everybody was when Batman made it to prison? They was like, oh yeah, you remember me, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what it's like on the spiritual realm for you, is you and your person. It's like, you remember that time? Like, I didn't even do anything to you. And you're like, no, you didn't, but your uncles did. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. You've been taking licks for shit you ain't even do. Tower, I'm telling you, is a major epiphany, an aha moment. This is what's made it harder. This is what's been making it harder. It was not being able to remember what caused that that switch to be turned on. What agreements did you make? And I know all too well, because my oldest daughter, let me tell you, she got my spirit. You know what I mean? And she got my spirit. When it comes to possessive, oh, she take it to a whole nother level. Whole nother fucking level. Bless her heart. She got a lot of Scorpio on her chart. I pray for the gentleman, the day. She said she ain't none of that. She gonna do everything. That's why I don't say shit. Like, if you know who you are, sometimes you're gonna have to tell your kids, you're gonna have to be quiet. Because sometimes with people like us, if you tell us some shit, they'll do the opposite just because you told them some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seeing here. This is a major epiphany of why somebody is the way they are. And I know this is uncomfortable because I've been here. You know, I go here all the time. I really go to this school. I'm supposed to be here. You know? This is that fight or flight mode. You know, they ever describe to you that moment where you get in flight or fight mode where you're like, when I get the opportunity, I will never do it the other way. And because you made that agreement with yourself, right? Yourself, you will hold yourself to it, even to the detriment of yourself. And this may be, you may have a placement like you may be Scorpio Venus, you may be Aries Venus. Your love sign may be at a detriment to where it's more comfortable in. You know, someone like, for example, if you're a Venus Libra or a Venus Taurus, Venus wants to be in those placements. But if you have the opposite sign in those placements, you may go through experiences where in all areas of your life, something's at a detriment to itself. It could be in other areas in your chart, but there's something about opposites trining and all this other stuff. So you're going to have to be willing to go at this person's pace. Y'all going to have to be willing to go at each other's pace. And you're going to have to put on your armor, you know, because I don't feel like this is a matter of giving up. I feel like this is a matter of adapting. The Page of Wands is adaptable. There's nothing that you can't do. The moment you start believing that there's something that you can't do, that's when you fuck yourself up. It's one thing to go through the hermit experience and to detach from the possessions of things, to gather a perspective and to ascend, but it is not to tear you down. It's not to destroy your spirit. It's to help you reconnect with your spirit. And when you reconnect with your spirit, you want to constantly be in this adaptable moment, right? This is where you really know you're at a sweet spot, because it's like, you know, you have no problem letting go of all the material things multiple times. You just go with it, right? So you can gain everything and lose it again. And you're like, oh yeah, let it rumble. You know, you don't feel, it takes away, it eliminates that emotional reaction that you experience when you feel like something's being snatched from you. That's all it's really trying to take away, is your emotional attachment to the experience. You're not that you will never experience it again, because that's an illusion, but the emotional reaction that you constantly keep having when you feel disappointed. That's the only thing that the spiritual journey of the Hermit card is intended to teach you, is how to eliminate the emotions attached to things, people, places, and things. How to love it unconditionally. Then and only then will you be able to love your twin unconditionally. Okay? Be optimistic. Don't you be a grumpy when the world gets frumpy. Just smile, Taurus. It's okay. You know? And there's nothing wrong with being a little possessive. It's about balance, right? It's okay to say that's mine. It's okay to have a sense of oh, yeah, I like that. That's mine. It's okay to have a little bit of umph to it. But it's about balance, knowing where to put that energy. Sometimes you need to allow your masculine energy to be expressed where you can control something. But to express it in every area of your life because it's just who you are, that's an unbalanced ego. But if you know that you have this power, you don't have to explain yourself, and that person shouldn't have to explain themselves to you. You should have the level of confidence, right? Where you know what time it is. That's how you can say less. The person don't have to explain themselves no more. Does that mean that you can control everything that they do? No. Because can somebody control you and everything that you do? No. What do you think you are? God? So, I feel like, so if you're going through that type of situation, the Lover's in reverse, there may be a third party situation in it or whatever like that. But when this person comes forward, That's what's being offered to you is an awakening, an epiphany, a realization. This could have happened in May. Something could be blooming next year, May. But for the most part, you're going to have to trust in the spirit of trust. Trust is an energy. You're going to have to tap into it. Because without it, this is not coming together. It's supposed to be happening right now. It was supposed to be happening from May. Okay? But what happens spiritually behind the scenes is about your emotions. So let me tell you for an example. Here's what I see. We talked about instincts, right? You want to smell and you want to sense something. So your sixth sense is going to tell you, if it's a good time or it's a bad time. If you are harboring an emotion that is preventing you from opening up to someone coming in and apologizing and X, Y, and Z, that person's going to do a temp check. Has Taurus licked their wounds long enough? Is it time yet? And if it doesn't come back as a good time, they're not going to come in. That's what Spirit is saying. It's an emotion. Have you mastered your emotions to these experiences? Are you irritated when you're hearing the same message over and over again? Spirit will literally tell you every single day of your life. When you don't want to hear something and that's all you keep hearing, that is a direct message that you have a problem with trying to control what Spirit wants to talk about. You want to control what messages you get from Spirit. I said I want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? That's what Spirit is pretty much saying. You want to control everything that you get to control, make it about you. It's always about you. Whoever's in that energy, it's always about you. It's always about what you want and how you want it and when you want it. But over here, no one works for you. Nobody works for you. And until you get that through your thick skull, you're going to struggle with anybody, whether it's this person, the next person. You ain't never going to be with a person. Shit, you ain't even listening to God. You ain't even listening to the Creator. The only thing you can hear is yourself, your own ego speaking back to you. That's the obsession. And that in focus energy is like, why the fuck is there a third energy that's constantly like hovering over this shit? And that's what it is. Yes. And for those of you Tauruses where that's not the energy that you vibe in, that's not the frequency that you vibe in, you're going to feel those stares back at you. You're going to feel those people focusing on what you have going on. You're going to feel those energies trying to shift your mood. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to come up with a creative way. You have to come up with a creative way to give them something to talk about. Because they're trying to trigger an emotion out of you. That's what it's about. It's about they obsess over you because they know you don't want to be obsessed over. But how about you try something different? Instead of saying, I'm tired of people obsessing over me. I'm tired of people, bring it. Instead of saying, I'm tired of it. What Spirit wants you to do is saying, while they obsess over you, thank them, right? While they can't stand you and all that other type of shit, but they want to watch you, they want to focus on you. Take all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Give it to me because I'm going to make bank off of fucking you. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Take your emotions and give it a channel. Give it a drive. Give it a direction. Don't just let those coins fall off. No. You're giving me content. You understand there's a difference between someone that is doing things. At this point, that's what Spirit's telling you to do. Mediate the situation. But if your emotions is going to prevent you and it's going to constantly like, I got to focus on this, I got to focus on that, you're on the wrong end of the stick. You want to be on the end of the stick where you're the sailor. You see this car here? This shit go in a direction I want it to go in because that's the realm I rule. That's the difference between someone that's obsessing over you that ain't supposed to be there versus someone that has good intentions. You're going to be able to, so when you're sent, the problem is, I feel like Taurus, whoever's in this energy of like, I just don't be wanting this. I'm not trying to, your spidey sense is done off. You already getting confirmation. You already know what time it is. And since people like to play with fire, it's high time you let them get burned. Yes? Yes. And the church say amen. We're moving on. Let them burn. If you feel it in your body, you'll find somebody who make you change your ways. Cause y'all got, it's all types of energy that was coming in. They watching you so hard. It's all types of energies. Just sitting there with they look. You mad. They mad. They big mad, Taurus. I don't know. It kind of turned me on though. I gotta work on myself, okay? I'm just gonna move on. A little devil inside of me, girl, she is not nice. She is not nice at all. I'm gonna journal about it. It's just a little bit. It's a little bit. You know. But they ain't let the dogs out yet, so I'm gonna sit here and wait. Cause Lord have mercy. Oh Lord, have His mercies. What they say? I'm talking too much. Moving on, let's talk about your finances, Taurus. What you have coming in career and finances. I said career and finances. You have marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Were we not just talking about that? You have deserving in reverse. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got legs. Stepping out into a new experience. Okay, you got the bank. You got the bank. You got the bank in a career reading. That's a good omen, okay? Oh, you don't pray. Taurus, somebody ain't praying because it's in reverse. The power of prayer is in reverse. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resource, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. So what Spirit is pretty much saying is that you've asked for something, an opportunity, career, but you don't want to go down, you don't want to venture down that path. Oh, you don't want to get your feet wet. Something may feel brand new, uncharted territories. You may be wondering if you're going to be able to afford something. You will be able to afford. I'm seeing you being able to afford something, Taurus. Oh, you got Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. I'm telling you, you got some type of, this is sweet energy, Taurus. This is the type of energy where you literally, it's super abundant. But you gotta, in order to unlock this Kundalini and have it like really, this is better than someone writing you a check. This is the gift that keeps giving. This energy right here, This is what they say when, of course, shit goes down when there's $1 billion on the elevator. Goddamn, goddamn. That's what this is right here. And Spirit trying to tell you something. The whisper. All right, some of y'all, this is your clairvoyance, right? Your clairaudient. You may be getting downloads, whispers, creative ideas. It's so heightened right now. Taurus, that's what's manifesting. I'm seeing all the ingredients on the table. And Spirit is saying the only thing you got to do now is turn the fucking stove on and believe that you can cook this shit up. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to have faith. You got prayer and deserving in reverse. So this is telling me that you got to believe this shit without a shadow of a doubt. Listen, I'm telling you, whisper and listen. Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you the game. I'm going to give you some ideas. Oh shit. Where's my book? Hold on. That's why I wrote that down this morning. Give me a second, because I remember yeah, that's why I wrote this down. I played to win. I bait them in. I do my thing. Now you're in love with an alien. And Kundalini energy is like alien energy, okay? It's foreign. Let's put it foreign, okay? And then it says, there was a line that says, ooh, it's okay. Carrie, if you pitch it, that means I'ma swing away at it. Signs. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, you saw the movie Signs? The movie Signs, it was synchronistic. Before the lady died, she gave her husband a message. And it was, she gave everybody a message. She was like, tell this person to swing away. He was a baseball player, right? She told this person, drink water. She told the other person, believe. She gave them one word. It was like a riddle. And then when the big scene happens where like the aliens were trying to attack in the movie Signs, they kept saying to her, you keep leaving all these water bottles or these glasses of waters everywhere. And she kept saying, oh, I'm waiting on the aliens. You know, she was ready she was listening to the signs. So she was getting ready before it actually happened. So when the aliens came, come to find out, they don't like no water. Water is also symbolic for love. Kill them with that love, right? So look at me. Look at me. Am I doing it? I'm doing it. It's coming together. Am I prophesying right now? Okay, hold on. Yes, something's going on. It feels different. Okay, so what happens is the water. Yeah, the aliens didn't like the water. It was out of their element. It wasn't something they was accustomed to. And then he says to his brother, he goes, bat away, or like bat away at it. And he got it. They have like a telepathic moment. Oh, the water. Because he saw that they didn't like the love. So it's like, whatever it is that they don't like, you want to give more of that. If they tell you they don't like it, that's going to be, oh, like what you're doing, do it some more. The opposite. Swing away, yeah. Swing away. I feel like that's what you're going to have with this connection. You get a lot of hate because you're going to be married. It's something about you and someone else being together, and like, you know, whatever you come up with, they got your back. Somebody got your back, or vice versa. The roles could be reversed, but it's something about, I got your back. This is very loyal energy too. Mm-hmm. It's harder by yourself. It's harder by yourself. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. That's Spirit's advice to you. Look, let me show you. The Seven of Pentacles, look at his face. He mad. He's tending to it, right? But look, he's doing it, but it's harder. You see, like all the bushes is not as tamed, it's not as refined. The quality is not as good as it could be. The quality is not as good as it could be. It could be better. It could be better. Your bank account is here. It's coming. Like, you're doing a great job by yourself. But Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being is saying. Follow your gut feelings and stay connected with the divine. So like this is saying, you're in a union with the divine. You're in a relationship with the divine, but you're also in a constant state of attraction. You're receiving emotional fulfillment while at the same time. So anytime your focus is on your purpose and your focus is on staying connected with the divine, you know, writing, reading, talking, doing all that shit, you're in a constant state of abundance, flow, social status. I told you, Capricorn energy. Social status, 10th house energy. Some of y'all's 10th house is being activated, and that's where your blessing is, your 10th and your 7th house. All right. And with all this whisper here, you could be a ghost whisperer. I don't know. You could be a dog whisperer. You could be something. I don't know. Or you just know how to listen to the signs. Like, oh, that's going to be a good hit. You may be a good gambler. You may be someone that really knows how to just pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. And you're lucky. You may be a good person that hitting the lottery. You're just lucky. You know, the place we've attained our social career status. And this is good. We have group soul tribe energy here. Social status. This is your claim. Oh, well, how did you get 2 cards talking about forfeit? So your current energy is forfeiting inheritance. Forfeiting inheritance. Oh, fuck. And then abundance was in reverse. So until you collaborate with this person, or your soul tribe, or you're in this purpose energy, getting out of your comfort zone, you're going to be forfeiting your abundance, which is pretty much the reaping what you've sown. That's so synchronistic. We were talking about that in the current energy. Abundance was in reverse. I remember seeing that. And then it said forfeit inheritance. It's your birthright to receive this. But faith without works is dead. And if you're not listening to the creative inspirations and downloads that's being given to you, and you're afraid of the power that wants to be expressed through you, and you're like, you know, I can't handle that much. I don't know if I deserve that much money. I don't know, why is this happening to me? Something's going to feel too good to be happening to you. Something's going to feel like you don't deserve it. And that's, the devil is a fucking lie. Okay? You may be slowly putting your leg out there, slowly putting yourself out there, slowly taking the steps. It's a new experience, uncharted territory. But Spirit is saying, don't sleep on yourself and what's coming to you, because you're getting the signs and synchronicities and you know what this means for you. You just have to believe that you deserve this and transcend that that 666, which is the physical manifestation of it needing to be there, and you believing that it's going to happen automatically. You are not your circumstances. You're not your parents. You're not your history. You are who you are. That's kind of like what this energy is saying. Yeah, my candle went out. Now you have light worker card showing up here, and it's in reverse. Mintaken. Longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Oh, this is some mermaid shit too. You may be drawn to mermaid energy. Because you see here, like, she have fins and stuff like that. Which explains, like, Naga's energy also came up, which is Kundalini energy as well in different traditions. Some of you guys really light up through sexual energy. Yeah. Sexual stimulation is like gets your engine going. Something about that. Now, how you do it, that's your business. We ain't gonna go there. But some of y'all, that's what I see here. It's something about you and this energy. It gives you, it energizes you. Something energizes you. And I just can't help but to feel like this is not just you alone. It's also a person. You know how sometimes you can have sex with someone and it depletes you? Or you walk away feeling like, what was the point? This type of shit energizes the person. This is what, like, tap me in. I feel great. I can work for hours. Like an energy, energizing situation here. I don't know what. Let me see. I don't know what side it's supposed to be on, so we don't go with it. But it says attachment to self and existence. So meant to transcend all cultures, deep connection to ancestors. So you are transcending that. Like, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what culture. Y'all may be from different cultures, different diasporas. You may have people that don't agree with Kundalini energy. You may have people that don't agree with certain things. They may not agree with mediumship, clairaudience. They may not agree with none of the clairs. They may be making you feel small, okay? Maybe they don't agree with the connection that you have with different archetypes or rishas, Ooh, this is in reverse. I can't make a decision in reverse. Yes, you can. Something's in reverse. Someone is in reverse. Something's in reverse. Someone that was indecisive, or maybe this is you, Taurus, but this is a love card. So there's someone, I don't know if they were married and they getting divorced, or they were married to the game or something. Someone is coming to you. Okay, you got love and career here. And it has everything to do with your career, your life purpose, your 10th house. This is also your 7th house. Okay. We have third eye in reverse. So this card upright says that it's out of balance. You are seeing things clearly, Taurus. Third eye chakra is out of balance in reverse. You're seeing things clearly. That's what's manifesting. You're about to see every fucking thing clearly. You finna go. I see you stepping into a whole new experience, a whole new reality, a whole nother tax bracket, a whole nother dimension. Ain't no stopping you now. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now I see love offers coming in, wanting forgiveness because they see you on a different vibe. You see the dolphins? This is a celestial frequency with the dolphins, self-love, all of that. So you're going to have a lot coming in for wanting forgiveness. They're going to want to be on your level. Get on my level. What? You could never, ever, 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 ever. What is that? Get on my level. What? Is that Scrappy? Maybe somebody want to fight. Criticism in reverse, y'all. I'm telling you, eyes going to be watching. The eyes are going to be watching. This is Virgo energy, but it's in reverse. Let's give them something to talk about. Headache, pressure, lack of sleep. Okay, so let's talk about this. You need rest, Taurus. Don't think about it too much. Don't worry about your abundance. Don't worry about if you're doing enough. Trust your your downloads, trust your visions. If you're not remembering your dreams, you can pull out your phone and record it. It's not too late. Heal through it. So I feel like this message was manifesting is for those of you that are trying to heal after heartbreak, for those of you that are, you're trying to just find peace and balance in your life. You don't want no stress. You don't want none of that shit. You're not really into that. Try not to focus on it too much, because I really feel like as you're healing, this is open to you. It says we're deserving in reverse. This is open to you at the pace in which you want it. It's your inheritance. It's available to you at the pace in which you want it. It's always going to be available to you. No matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, you're not too late. It's not the end for you. Spirit is saying this is your abundance. This is what you will reap when you start putting in the work. So at any given time, don't let no one make you feel like, I'm missing out. It's not happening for me. It is happening for you. You're your own worst critic. It's happening for you as you're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you need more rest or you're still healing, your moment is going to come. And when it comes, it's not that it's not already here. The moment's going to come for you when you believe that you deserve it. The moment's going to open up to you when you allow yourself to not let your culture hold you back. When you allow yourself to ignore the criticism that may come along with it. When you are not so hyper attuned to the past ex relationships that you keep trying to take with you. I feel like when to pay attention to the red flags. Sometimes when you're healing from certain situations, you can have a distorted perception around red flags. And sometimes the best way to really understand a red flag is to see the flags that you possess. So before you try to look for, like, let me see, that's a red flag. Oh, that's a red flag. I'm not going to ever get in that situation. Try to find and identify the flags that exist within you. It's going to show you exactly what you need to work on, because we're also understand the reason why you don't want to let this part of yourself out is because you have a fear that you're going to attract a red flag. You're going to attract bad love. You're going to attract. So it's like, I'm going to lock it up. I'm going to hold it back. Right? Until I get with that person, and then I'm going to let it out. But Spirit is saying you're working backwards. You're working hard, not smart. You want to let it out. Keep it out. Don't hold it in. And then as you're working through it, the backlash that comes with it, the criticism that comes with it, the attention, people that want you, you're going to be able to siphon through all that shit. It's going to give you better clarity. It's going to make you more discerning. It's going to give you more, you're going to really be more assured of yourself. Because it's there, you're going to be able to see their limitations. Spirit wants you to become who you were meant to be first, authentically, so that way, no matter what person wants you or they're attracted to you, they wouldn't be able to obtain you anyway. So you don't have to be aware of them. I can see you, but I don't have to be timid, or I don't have to shy away from being who I am just to make you more comfortable. This is also how you're going to avoid relationships where people only want to be with you for something. Because what happens is you're going to be able to see that you're not equally yoked. You're going to be able to see that it's not even a financial thing. It's an energy thing. You're going to be able to see that they're not their authentic self. So your person has to become their authentic self, just like you did. But you're going to be given the signs and the synchronicities. And when this person, because you got marriage here, okay? So this is a spiritual thing. When this person, what did it say? Let me reread that part, because that was really good. It says, if you pitch it, okay, that means this person is going to swing away at it. So you throw the ball, they're going to hit, okay? Whether you like football, basketball, it's all the same type of duality. Y'all gonna work well together. And that's how you're gonna know. Because if that person is not able to produce, if that person, you and that person are not able to work in that manner, then they're not equally yoked with you. But if you haven't got anything to work with, then you're gonna be looking for something codependent to attach onto, and you're gonna feel unfulfilled in that relationship. Does that make sense? So this is why your relationship and your career work in tandem with each other. Your life purpose and all that shit work in tandem with each other. You're gonna have a position. Everybody have a role to play. You just gotta figure out what role you playing. I love you too. What's up, Olaroon? Thank you, Olaroon. What is this? Ooh, and the nine of wands. Okay, because they want to talk about love in your career. Here's what you need to know. The person that is meant for you will not, okay, pay attention. The person that is meant for you will not try to force you to do anything. Okay? If anything, you're going to want that person to do something. You get what I'm saying? The person that's meant for you, Taurus, is not going to force you to do anything. That's what they're saying. They're not going to force you to do anything. That's what this justice is saying here. They can't control you. It's hardwired that way. So that's how you're going to know. They're not going to like try to emotionally manipulate you to make you do it. If anyone is acting like that, they have already been told that that is a low vibration, right? So if a person takes away their love as a way to force someone into submission, that's a red flag to them. Your person mirrors that as well. They have the same belief system that if you try to take your love away from me as a way to get me to do what you want to do, that is a form of manipulation. That's emotional manipulation. They're saying that's something that you learned from previous connections. I feel like no matter where you are on your journey, at the point in which this is coming about, this is the mindset of the person in connection with you, in correlation with you. Your spouse, whatever, spiritual marriage here is going to not force you to put your guards down. They're not going to rush you. There's no rush. That's the attitude that I'm picking up here is, what's the rush? Oh, I can't. It's all a game. Okay? I'm done. The Five of Swords. You're going to be able to tell that that's all cat. The both of y'all going to be able to tell. Okay? The cat's out the bag. The both of y'all know. Five of Swords. Both of y'all know each other's games. You play it, they play it. They do it too. Okay? They say, like, this person is teaching you how to be vulnerable, or y'all teach each other how to be vulnerable. Y'all gotta learn how to work together. You gotta learn how to work together. That's just what it is. Y'all gotta learn how to spiritually work together in order for y'all to physically work together. Focus on the spiritual union so you guys can learn how to physically work well together. Because in the 3D, that ain't where it's gonna happen. Y'all gonna come in and out of, gotta have something to do. What's wrong, Papa? Oh, Lord. He don't know. Gotta have something to do. All right, I'm almost done. We're gonna go bye-bye. We're gonna go bye-bye. It's a surprise. Go get dressed. Go put on your best outfit. Oh, look at you cheese it. Don't be doing that. He like that. Okay. He teaches me how to be tough, and I'm teaching him how to be vulnerable. Yes, there. Look at that empath. Come through, empath. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's get your cards from Spirit, okay? Ooh, we got Unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Spirit is not playing with y'all today. Reflection, mirror. Reflection shows who I am inside. Yeah, reflection. 3 of Swords. Ooh, look at the sword. You ready. You done healed long enough. I feel like Spirit is thrusting you back out there like, child, if you don't go out there and learn how to swim and stop acting like that, acting all skittish, mature. Mature man, honey. We have the signs in reverse. We have the signs in reverse, which is an 11. You weren't seeing the signs before, but you're seeing it now, or someone is. We have gossip. You're going to have people like, I heard such and such and such with such and such and such. You finna have people gossiping. You finna have people like, do you think such and such is talking about such and such? Dealings or relationship with the older man. Who could it be? Dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. This could be male and female. Don't even matter. For some of y'all, it's gonna come from your own kind. That's the crazy part. You have marriage or past life partnership. So either somebody was married or this is a past life partnership. Y'all have a lot of karmics here. Spirit's telling you all the tea. Spirit gonna tell you all the tea all the time. Spirit gonna tell you everything. Tell you everything, okay? And then you have spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. Give it time, Taurus. Allow it to happen organically. Don't get excited. I know you're about to jump out your chair. You have awakened. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, bright, bright sunshine day. We have mastermind. Can't take my power. Don't that look like the little fist bump that Beyonce gave Blue Ivy? That feels like go for it. Yes, this is like you're being, Spirit is tapping you in like it's your turn. Go be great. Go do your thing. Yeah. Then we have Venus in the first house. This is my little deck with all the placements, all types of placements. It's just random shit. So Venus in the first house, y'all may have Venus in the first house. What's that? So that would be Venus in Aries. Okay. This is magical. This is why the unicorn is here. It says gives them a sort of magic that has been manipulating. Wait, gives them a sort of magic that has them feeling manipulated and that, what did I write? Gives them a sort of magic that has them manipulating and charming others. Okay, so Venus in the first house gives a person the type of magic that has people feeling, has others feeling that they're being manipulated or charmed by Venus in the first house. So you may have that type of effect on people where they feel like, are you manipulating me? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I see here. So with that placement, you have this ability to charm, okay? And you can be manipulative. Or you make things work for you to your advantage. Yeah, it says things work to your advantage. You may struggle with looking for approval or being appreciated by other people. You may struggle with validation. This placement can leave Venus in the first house feeling empty on the inside. People may call you trouble if you have this placement or you resonate with this energy. They may refer to you like, nah, that's gonna be trouble over there. I can't fuck with that. Don't do it. Don't fuck with that, Taurus. We have Andrew. 1, 2. Aries energy. Aries is significant here. You're meant to have a long life spreading some type of gospel or spreading some type of word, or you're meant to have some speaking, singing, dancing. You're meant to have a long life spreading something. Okay? You are a counselor, you be counselor, consult, you console matters. Huh? Like you're the person that, oh, you're the Hierophant. So people got to come to you to get to Christ, okay? That's the kind of position of authority you're going to be in. What did you just, did you?
No, I did my class.
Oh, Saya. I tell y'all. Boys, okay. Starseed energy came up for you. And it says, well and Orker elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, dive in deep. Oh, you ain't really about that life. It's in reverse. They're trying to get you to go deeper. They like, go deeper. You're trying to stay on the surface. We want you to go deeper. Hit on shit deeper. Go deeper. They're saying you have barely touched the surface with them. Deep dive. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. And that's in reverse. So they're saying is, this is just one layer. This is just one layer that they let you know about. This is just the people. They trying to take you into like deep down into universal laws, universal shit, cosmic shit. They're trying to take you on a whole nother dimension. You're just only on the third, is what they're kind of saying. You're dealing with human matters. They're assisting you with human matters. Matters with your little friends and your little X, Y, and Z's. They trying to take you to a whole nother language. When you get done and you tired of playing with English, let me show you the language of the gods. Oh, they trying to have you channeling other languages and shit. They trying to have you doing light language, speaking in tongues, all types of stuff. That's what they trying to have you. No, go that way. I'll have them go get it. You're not dressed. What's up with people wanting the free ball? Go get some clothes.
You said
Yes, go get your brother some clothes. I did. But he can't come out. One day, I'm going to have a setup where nobody can walk behind me. And you're going to be good. Y'all going to be good. It's coming. Okay? Um, yes. It says join a community of entrepreneurs who can give you the love, support, and feedback you need to achieve your dreams. What we doing? You know, it's like, where we going, Taurus? What we doing? Don't worry about the relationship shit. They said we got that squared away. Don't even worry about that. Focus on your purpose and focus on your dreams. Focus on the magic that you possess. Go deeper. Talk about other topics people ain't talking about. Do other things that have never been done before. If you are, you're a dancer or you do things on in the physical form, I'll learn something different. Create the choreograph the next fucking celebrity finna have. You know what I'm saying? There's so many songs to be sung here, and Spirit is saying like they trying to get you to the elders of the orca. Yeah. We have you are so beautiful inside and out. Okay. Talk your shit then, Taurus. Okay. So somebody like you. That's what your spiritual team wants you to know. This person gonna feel like you are woke. They gonna feel like, nah, I can't mess with that. That's dangerous. Don't be scared. That's what they saying. They said, Taurus, these people are a little scared. They a little intimidated slightly, okay? Answers within. But that's what I mean. Connecting to your higher self, strengthening your intuition, letting your intuition guide you. With mastermind, you're gonna always know who to cut off and when to let them back on. Because sometimes you gotta bench people, places and things, and then you can get back to it. Not all year long you want to be indulging in creative fun activities all the time. You need to there's a time and a place for everything, and you're going to know when the signs come in. Spirit saying don't wait until it manifests physically for you to start knowing that it's time to go inward. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till someone makes you mad. We shouldn't have to get to a point where we let you learn where other people do stuff to hurt you, and then that's the only time you want to spend time with God. That's the only time you want to spend time with your spiritual realm. Don't just come to me when you need something. Make it a habit. Make it a habitual ritual. That this is a part of your practice and your lifestyle. So you're always like, before the clock strikes 12, your senses just know it's about to be 12. You're like, oh, it's about to be 12. And they're like, no, it's not. And then the clock goes off. And they're like, how did you know that? That's how sharp they want you to be. That's how sharp they want you to be. I wish I could understand you. Get unstuck. Get past your fear of change and embrace the transformation. We have mother. Because we have past life relationships, marriage, mother, you could have been a mother, in past life. All these could be your kids in other lives. Or you could have played some type of role with these relationships. They may have mother wounds and you help to heal those wounds. But ultimately, with mother and past life, you good at this. This is also giving me, no, he can't come this way. You go do it. She'll bring you the clothes, okay? He don't give a damn. He will literally walk across this place butt ass naked. He do not care. Moving on. Alienness. Non-humanoid. You're an alien. You're an alien. Supernatural. All these cards talking about you're an alien, not from here, you're a star seed. You just got to remember, you know, this is so much on this table. How many cards we gonna get twin flames here? That's why I kept hearing that song yesterday. You're just like me. For some of you, you have specific placements in your chart where you are like an activator. So you may activate people just through contact or dating them. So you may have to date a lot of people in your lifetime to activate them. You may feel just drawn to connect with people. Ooh, you're a destroyer. You're a destroyer. You bring down infrastructures. You're like a hidden gem. Whoever resonates with this energy, Three of Swords. Oh yeah. Yeah. Difficult road, spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. And then you got sex. Sex with you is amazing. In a past life, you were a part of a sacred, something very sacred here. They're saying in past lives you've been a part of a sacred ceremony or a sacred, something about sacred sex, sacred wisdom, sacred something. You go by many names. Oh, excuse me. You go by many names. Which lifetime are you referring to? Damn. The first will be the last. The last will be made first. Venus in the first house. The last will be made first. Difficult road. This is your destiny. To be made first. You know what I think too? With this older man energy, y'all could have dealt with situations where like older people or like married people or older people may have always been into you, or vice versa. Or people may accuse you of being like creepy or something like that if you're a masculine energy. Or no, not masculine, if you're a feminine energy, because this is definitely giving me mother energy. You can see. You can see your enemies from past lives, and many of them have dealings with or have had relations with you. Oh, this is, I just saw a Japanese cartoon. There was, my tooth aching. Okay, there was a Japanese cartoon where like she was a trained assassin. She was a trained assassin, and the assassin, like she had a difficult life. They were talking in, konnichiwa. No offense, but that's all I heard, konnichiwa, okay? They was talking Japanese, I think, right? Don't quote me. And she said she got in there because she was able to get in the room because she had the look, and she had they had a fetish for young people or for a certain type of person. They had a fetish for a certain type of person. She was able to get in the room, and the older man in the Japanese something, he was so excited. And she was he thought he was about to get some, and she was sitting on time, and she finished him. She finished him. And she was like, on my ancestors, pretty much. And she took that samurai sword and she damn doop, doop, over with. So y'all could, y'all could eat. Y'all make some eaters. This is some eater energy out here. This is some I will eat. I devour. You're devouring, motherfucker. You. Probably I got weapons. Just walking around with severing ties and shit. They fall in love with a unicorn. And you activate people. Now, I don't have to be on that great scale, because we ain't talking about assassinating nothing. We're talking about bring it back down. Come on, bring it back down. But we were getting there, okay? You activate people. And that's why the blessing here is people remember who they are. After dealing with you, you make them ask questions. You awaken them. Look at that. And the more that they wish they could understand you, the more it happens. You know what I'm saying? King of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all took down a very, very, y'all, like some of y'all are here to take down this whole, damn. This could be judicial systems. This could be legal things. This could be, the King of Swords energy, especially in reverse, corrupt leaders, authority figures, in all facets of life, in areas, they can't fucking stand you. They ain't gonna stand you too. And I told you be slaying things, assertion. That's also Aries energy. That's also first house energy. I have a right to be here. I have a right to do this. I have a right to do what the fuck I want to do. I have a right to move about the country. This is what this is. I have a right to change my mind at any given moment. I could have sex with you one day and decide I want to be with you tomorrow. That's my prerogative. Do you have a problem with that? Make it make sense. That's kind of what it is. I have a right to say that I control this over here. You may feel like I belong to you, but I don't belong to nobody. Some of y'all may have like, that all up inside you. Who you are, spiritually, on a soul level. All you niggas is my son. That's why Nicki Minaj said some shit like that. And this may be very uncomfortable for a lot of masculine energy. I'm not saying you gotta be that savage, but this is also learning how to share, how to play fair. Okay? Not being a tyrant. Because the King of Swords in reverse is look at that. Ready. This is about you being ready. You're being prepared for something. And they don't want you stuck on anyone from your past. They don't want you having any regrets. So if you have situations where people that have hurt you are coming back towards you to make it right, make peace and make it right so you can let it go. But just walking away from a situation and pretending like it's not bothering you is only going to put that energy back into your life again and slow you up. So it's better to clear the air. It's better to, give yourself that closure. And if you gave yourself that closure already and, they said what they said, then the time in the sandlot is over and it's time to go and do other things and give your attention to other areas in your life. It may come back around. It may not. But don't Don't force anything that doesn't want to be kept. Don't hold on to anything that doesn't want to be kept. Don't require or put as a stipulation someone else's actions as a means for yours. Be in control over you. If someone jump off a cliff, you finna jump with them. You know, oh, I did this because you did that. They're trying to say transcend that. I like what you got on. You look good. High five. Now go put some stuff in your hair. Go that way. Okay, take it that way. I'll spray it. It's the leave-in conditioner. I'll spray it. I'll change it. Yeah, they're saying that you don't have to fight. Someone that wants to be with you will be with you. You don't have to compete. You don't have to fight. You don't have to chase. You don't have to do none of that. The lovers in reverse. It's always going to be their loss. If they act reckless and they don't know and they can't handle the energy that you possess, you know, the right person is going to come along, because I feel like these energies just want to possess you, or they just want to take you off the market, because they don't want no one else to have you. You're going to be able to see that, okay, you just want me because you don't want nobody else to have me. You swipe left, right? You're going to be able to see the right person will bridge the gap. The Ten of Swords. The right person is going to help you. They're going to come in. That is not a secret. And they understand, this person is going to understand that you want something more than something platonic. And when they're ready to give that, they will come in. That's not a secret to you either. When they get over their fears, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. They're going to come in and help you heal. They're going to come in, like you may be getting over a situation, but it's not completely over. They want you to know there's going to be a person that, there's some reckless energy with the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's reckless, moving too fast, X, Y, and Z, right? Then there's the Knight of Cups. I feel like that's going to be an energy as well, where it's not completely over. You're trying to get over that person. You may have felt betrayed by that person. This may be something that wasn't able to come forward, but this person's going to come in and take a leap of faith. However, what I'm seeing here is they are going to start off small, like dating. It's not going to be like some, oh, let's run off tomorrow and go get married and things like that. That reminds them of reckless behavior. Something is a fragile situation, and how they go about handling it, it's going to require patience and careful attention. Okay, because like I said here, you have marriage or past life relationships that once remember you. And this person is dealing, if you're dealing with this, so is your person, okay? Three of Pentacles. Oh, what I told you, Three of Swords in reverse. This person's going to help you get everything that you deserve. This person's going to give you the recognition that you deserve. You're going to heal from this heartbreak. You're going to be super happy. I feel like this whole journey of like going around, it's about learning how not to control each other, learning about how not to be possessive, but it's not to be, but it's, yeah. I feel like it's more or less about, it's not just about not being possessive. It's about, no, I am possessive. It's so weird. Okay, let me explain it. It's I am possessive. I have a right to be possessive. It's like the opposite, but it's not. It's the intention. It's the intention behind it. Something about this. It's intention. The Seven of Swords. Some of these relationships made you feel like you wasted your time and you should have never held on so tight and you should have never done it no more. You're meant to come to a place in your life where you no longer look at your past relationships that way. Like, I shouldn't have done it. Like, from a victim standpoint or a survivor standpoint, and you look at it from an empowered standpoint, and you say, yeah, I am possessive. When I see something, I love it. I love it hard. You know what I'm saying? You're meant to be able to have that love, but with the right person, that can reciprocate that. It's okay to be sensitive about your shit. You don't have to share everything. And I feel like that's that mother energy coming in saying, no, you can be sensitive about your shit. That's mine. It's okay. Because it's yours. It's one thing for somebody to be telling you that it's not, and it is. That's like people trying to tell you, like, I know my person is out there, and they're trying to convince you that they're not. I said they out there. You know what I'm saying? It's about balance in the middle somewhere. Five of Pentacles. You can't tell me I'm alone. I'm taken. Who are you taken by? My person. Where they at? Did you hear what I said? What they do for you lately? Did you hear what I said? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Better watch your mouth. Better watch your mouth. Just because you don't see them running around here, don't mean that they don't exist. So Spirit's saying be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Just like you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over them. You don't see nothing. Spirit, you here? Do you hear something yet? You gotta really pay attention. You gotta believe. Do you believe in magic? If you can believe in spirit, how can you not believe in love? Or with the right person, When I was growing up, my mom had this dope ass couch. And she used to tell us that we couldn't sit on the couch. We had to sit on the floor because her couch was for guests. Okay. So her couch was for guests. I love you, mama, if you ever watch this. I feel you. I went through this whole version myself. The couch was for guests. And it looked so pretty. So pretty. You know what I'm saying? And every time she would leave and go and run on her errands, she used to fluff the pillows up. Push them, fluff them up. So that way she would know if somebody was sitting on it while she was gone. And one thing about my mother, if she said she was going to do some shit, she was going to do it. She was a Taurus. Well, she is a Taurus. If she said she was going to whoop your ass, you best believe she was going to do it. But my black ass had to test that theory. I just sit there and she'd be like, and whoever does it, I'm going to spank you and everybody else that let you do it. I'm spanking them too. So then she was holding everybody responsible and accountable for some shit that they let the younger siblings do, right? Because I grew up in a household of 10 people, 10 siblings, okay? Well, 12 to be exact. And, that's a lot of people in a little house, okay? A lot of people. So, rather than not sitting on the couch, I chose to pay attention to how she fixed the couch. And rather than not sit on the couch, I felt at the time that it was more beneficial for me to master and learn how to put her couch back together than it was for me to sit on the floor any longer. So when she left, I sit on the motherfucking couch. And I had to test that theory because I just had this instinct. Y'all ever had that feeling where you just know your mom about to come home, or you know she about to pull up, and something just says, "Get on up." That was me. I would wait to the last minute, and I'd be like, "No, I don't think she coming yet." And they'd be like, "You better get off her couch. You better get off her couch. She gonna spank you." And I'd be like, "Nah, I don't think she coming yet. My gut feeling don't say she coming yet." And my mom say one day I ran the clock down so close because my sister was standing there and she was counting all the ways in which my imam was gonna get me. So she did. She was counting all the ways. And so I waited until I saw her car pull up in the yard. And mind you, the driveway was short. I had less than a minute to put that couch back together. When I tell you, them pillows were prepped. They were prepped. And it was like, Kayla was sitting on the couch. Ema, she was sitting on the couch. I didn't say shit. And she was like, she was on her couch. She was like, "I don't see nobody sitting on this couch." And my sister's like, I saw her. I'm like, did you see me? Did you see me? Did you see me? Could you see me? And sure enough, I ain't get in trouble, but my sister couldn't stand my ass. She couldn't stand me. She could not stand me at all. Because she felt like my mama let me get away with murder. She didn't let me get away with murder. I just, stop trying to, you can't be me. You just can't. You can't be me. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, just chill. Chill. Why are you worried about what's going on over here? That's what she's always be in my business. Golly. So yeah, that's kind of like, that's the energy that I feel like there's things that you're allowed to do that everybody may not be allowed to do. And that's okay. But if you feel like, I just can't help it, I have to see if I can get away with sitting on the couch, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We all have done it. Just be aware that if you happen to get caught, you might get your ass whooped. You know, I like to think my cheeks have got a lot. I got buns of steel because my mama spanked me. Okay. I just had to get smart. It wasn't about not being able to do what I wanted to do. It was about learning how to get away with what I was doing. That was the thought process of when I was younger. But you know, you gotta be careful when you meet people that don't think you should think like that, because they will make it their business to change you. They will work their whole life to change that about you. It's called, you know, your mama didn't spank you enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever met that one person or those people, that group of people that just feel like they need to get that out of you? You know, why can't I sit on the couch? It's collecting dust. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit. It's like, what's the point of having a sofa if no one can sit on it? You don't even have company. Nobody comes to see you. So let's get to your next part. You got sexual union. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, so this is the core. And no way. Me knowing the exact order, my brother. Oh, you know how to pick locks too? My mom had y'all bringing up all my childhood stories. Okay, so my mom had this, she used to always lock all the snacks in a pantry. And she said we could only have a certain amount of snacks a day. So she used to lock the pantry, but she had got like, you know, like the utility shed. So it's like you put it together or something like that. And then she would lock all the snacks. I mean, she had the good shit in there. So we used to do shit like, she didn't want to share the juice. So we put, half water, half juice. So we got a little extra swig. Or she didn't want to share the snacks, so we used to like break the. We told her this when we got older, but when we were younger, we used to like break the take the thing apart and then put it back together. Like pop off the roof of the thing because we could. Cause she had a lock on the lock, like she had a real lock when you got to cut with a key. I didn't know how to break into that, but I knew how to open it up from the side. We knew how to open it up from the side, and she'd be like, "They don't." This is how you know you got away with some shit. When she would go in the bag, she would be like, I could have sworn. She was like, you know what? I'm starting to think that the grocery store they jip people. They don't put enough chips in the bag. They just have way more air than they do chips. And we over there like, I know. People would be like, yeah, they just getting away with so much. What's wrong with the world? she would believe it. So when we got older and we told her, she was like, y'all are evil. She was like, y'all are evil. Okay, so you have dragonfly. We were talking about dragonfly yesterday. Okay, and it says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah. And then we have happy family. Okay. The Eight of Swords. We have pathway. Hold on. We have elder. The elder. You got 3 cards talking about twin flame. This is the 3rd time this came out. And these are different decks. Spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. Okay. We have older woman. What's up with all these older people in here? Dealings or relationship with the older woman. Y'all twin flames are going through some shit. Twin flames are going through some shit right now. And when I tell you there are like, I don't know if these are grandmothers, grandfathers, or mothers in general. They are being utilized right now. Giving advice. So the phase that you're in right now, your twin flame may be with a karmic relationship right now where the grandparents or the mothers of their karmic is pushing them to stay together or be together. The karmic relationships are pushing or pretty much demonizing whatever your person may feel towards you, or that they may be saying, oh, you're not looking for love, that's lust. I feel like, okay, here's what it is. Okay, let me tell you what it is. So what's going on with your person, they feel something for you. They feel this urge to align with you, to connect with you. And it's coming from deep down, the root chakra. Okay? There's specific, this is a confirmation here. Older woman and elder, pretty much, this could be parents on both sides saying like, you got to ignore your instincts. Your instincts is telling you no. Your instincts is telling you that you're just trying to go somewhere. You want to be here. Happy family. This is where you want to, this is what you want. But in order for you to have it, you're going to have to ignore. This is the subliminal conversation as well. You're going to have to ignore whatever urges you have. Yeah, because this person is being put into a cell. Trap. This person feels trapped and they want to break free. There's people being used, encouraging this person to stay there. Okay? They're encouraging, like, oh, this person, oh, I'm hearing some horrible things. Horrible things. Is someone calling you a home wrecker? Don't let no home wreckers. Lord, I hope that's not my mama. Damn it. Someone may be trying to, I'm telling you, you and your person are mirroring each other some way, somehow. But there's older people giving advice about relationships. And I feel like the people that are giving advice about relationships, they didn't even have successful relationships. Or they weren't even happy in their relationships. How can they give advice? I'm confused. I'm telling you, the both of y'all are mirroring each other. Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. I don't know. I don't know what this means. I don't know what. Eight of Swords is like one person's feeling isolated, the other person feeling trapped. It flips. One person feeling like the victim, the other person feeling like the protagonist. I'm the bad guy. Then it becomes like I can't do nothing about it. It's out of my hands. Your person is being dealt with. Like children could be being used in this situation. I swear to God, it's something about this dragonfly energy. But this is a blessing. The dragonfly energy is a blessing. It says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So you are really connecting to your spirit, your roots. When it comes to where your heart want to go, your home, the twin flame union. So your person is feeling that kundalini energy as well. And I feel like the constructs of their matrix is pretty much trying to tell them or keep them asleep or afraid of this connection with you. It's a path. It's a path that's being opened, and they're like sitting there like, I'm about ready to run out the fucking door and go where I need to go. They're like when I tell you, ever see somebody with an intense look, it's like if they could sit and watch the door for hours, they're ready to run out the door. That's what that is. I'm telling you, it's the karmic relationship. It's the past life or past love. It's the past. This is the love card. So this is past life energy, past life karma. With these, some of you guys, you and your person, you incarnated in certain past life karmic relationships, and in those previous lives, they were doing this to you as well. We got chance, lot. Okay, so someone may be taking a chance, like, or a gamble or a risk to do something or come towards you. It's not as effortless as they would like for it to be. It feels like with this lightning, right? The lightning here, something has to something is striking. It's a tower moment. It's the inspiration or the culmination, the cultivation of something. Masculine and feminine energy. The sun and the moon, the heart. You also got the sun and the moon. Yes. This is like, get over your fear and go do it. Fuck it. Just go do it. This is your person. Go be with the person you want to be with. We have heart-to-heart conversation in reverse. So this person is dreading a conversation with you. They feel like they have to give up on some type of family that they created with someone else, or they have to give up on their family or something like that. on their beliefs or something like that, limiting beliefs in order to align with you, they're not ready to have this conversation for whatever reason. And I feel like it's due to some type of lot that they have. Like they've already taken a risk, they've already taken a gamble, they've already initiated with something with someone else, and they like, I can't fucking go to Taurus, or I can't go to my twin, because at the end of the day, I've already created established roots here, or I've done this. It's like it's making them look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves, like, what have I done? Right? And if I do it, then that's making a liar out of me, you know? So that's that pride. I told you, it's inner child shit. Their hopes and their visions around their expectations. Like, one of the things that I can say as a mother now in my life, there are things that I gave my mom hell about. I was angry with my mom that she divorced my dad. I was angry with her choices. And she's a Taurus. That's the crazy part. But I was angry because I think I just was, I didn't like his ass either. Daddy, I love you. He's on the other side. But we had a love-hate relationship. Yeah, me and my dad had a love-hate relationship. But I feel like if I could think back to my inner child experiences, I was possessive over my mom. And I really held some type of expectation over her. So anything that she told me that I couldn't do or that I was supposed to do, it made me like pay attention to her way harder. So for example, when I started to be interested in sexuality and things like that, if she said to me, you know, oh, that's bad or things like that, and I listened to her, and then I turned around and watched her do some shit that she told me not to do, it made me like hyper attuned to whatever the fuck she said. And then kind of like, oh, so you just gonna tell me what I'm supposed to do and then you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then that became like one of the swords that I placed as a restriction around me, where once I made a commitment to have a child with my karmic, right? I was like, fuck, I told my mom that. You know what I'm saying? And so my thought process at the time was I could avoid that karma. Because you know how they say everything you do to your mother, your child gonna do to you? To a degree, it's a real statement, okay? But I feel like there's more to that story. Shit, if I'm gonna ride that story, I'm gonna ride it out. I do it differently though. She was more secretive. She didn't tell us a lot about the things that she was going through. Me, I tell mine every fucking thing, you know? Now, I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's how I chose to do it later on in life. But in the beginning, I was trying to do it like her, paint that perfect picture of expectations. And it was unrealistic. It was hard to live up to. And I had to sacrifice my happiness to give that to them. And I wasn't able to show up and be the best version of a parent for them in the beginning of their life. So it took many years and a lot of fucking fuck ups for me to realize that I was making myself stay in a situation for the sake of my own unhealed inner child issues about my mom and her choices. When my mom got a stepdad, I liked him, but I didn't like him for her, you know? Oh, that's another fucking thing, right? You just don't do that. When you're a kid and you're dating somebody, you know, my stepdad did shit like they didn't even really get married. She just moved him in, and I didn't like that. But oh my God, damn. I'm out here reevaluating my life. Wait, oh wait, okay. So what was I saying? Oh, okay, yeah. He did things like when she was gone. You know how we did things while she was gone? We lived in a very strict household. All right, so we weren't allowed to do a lot of things. We weren't allowed to watch TV. We weren't allowed to go out fucking outside, okay? So he did things like when he was cool. When she left, how about he puts not a it wasn't they we didn't have cameras back then. We had a tape recorder. So he took a voice recorder and he like hid it in the house. Like all the things that we were talking about while she was gone, he like played it to her and then we got our ass whooped. So I was like, why would you do that? You know? I just felt like that was you snitched. Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? You snitching. And then my mom told us that she was like, I heard everything y'all said. You thought I wasn't gonna find out? And we were like, but how? And sure enough, he did it. He showed, and then she played it for us to listen, and it was just like, oh. We were talking bad, okay? And in my household, we were not to talk about these things, okay? We were not to be talking about those types of topics. We were not even supposed to be, we weren't supposed to be watching Jerry Springer. Do you know what we had to do? I got a whole cut. I have a mark on my knee from leaning on the, because, you know, I was a thick child. So from leaning on the glass table, I rested my knee on it, trying to turn the TV on, and I fell through the glass. So that's like, we went through really long extents to try to have a little bit of freedom. So I feel like that's kind of like the same scenarios, you know, that I'm picking up on. You know, I've been in that position of feeling like, fuck, I gotta do my time. I done did the crime. I got no choice, you know? And then I remember my karmic's, you know, mom with older woman, an elder, sitting me down and telling me that I had to get married. And you know, a lot of times they do that. That's not nice. You know what I'm saying? They always say like happy family, that's the only way to have a happy family is for y'all to be together. That's not true. But this is the conditioning. Next thing you know, you that's the most horrible way. This is a horrible it's going, I don't know if this is happening right now. This is fresh. This person's at a crossroads, just so you know, because I remember, and it may take a couple years for them to wake up, but this is what's being contemplated. This is this person's fears pathway. They're at a crossroads. What do I do? Whether it involves a child or it involves, you know, expectations. This could be cultural expectations. There's just so much from past, like, karma here. Manipulator. We have the office. I'm telling you, somebody gonna be at work. This gonna force someone to live. This person may be doing it now with like living a double life with office here. Like, I want to just work to get away from everybody and everything, and you know, utilizing money and doing that just as a way to, well, if I can't be successful in love, maybe I could just focus on work. They're going to have a hard time. They're going to have to really rob Peter to pay Paul to live this lifestyle. It's the type of lifestyle, man, it drive you to the ground. Yeah. You go to the bottom of the fucking, the bottom. I can't even. We have friendship, appreciation, I'm telling you, sleepless nights, someone new. But then it's like at the same time, this person is saying like the idea of you being with someone else, someone new, because they couldn't get over this fear is killing them at the same time. So it's like, you know how you run this way and then it's like something stopping you and then you try to get out this way and there's something stopping you and it's like, fuck, I can't get out of this situation. Mysticism in reverse. So I feel like this person may be trying to stay away from the obscure. It says you exude mystery, teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. This person is trying to like ignore their own draw, pull, you know. Yeah. And then we have melting pot, future. I'm seeing blended family situations. I'm seeing one big melting pot, okay? On earth, you're gonna realize that fuck, it's all the same thing. We all got the same body parts, ain't shit special. So this is gonna shift and shape perspectives out here on a whole nother level. You have family in reverse. It says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose, and that's in reverse. I feel like it's going to take time for this person to find a new love. This is the current energy. This is energy as well of feeling like you don't have no family or you don't have nobody that loves you. You have nobody that appreciates you. Missing home. It's cold. It's just got colder in here. Look at that. Make new friends. Get out there and make new friends. Don't hide in the shadows. This person wants to be friends with you first, just so you know. They just want to be friends. Maybe y'all are friends. They're like, can anybody just be my friend? Fuck. You know? This person gets used a lot. Like a lot of people are needy. This is someone that like a lot of people need them, or a lot of people are like, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? And this person's so loyal and giving. This is one of their karmic lessons that they're learning about, is how not to be self-sacrificing. You may have already gone through that lesson, but they're going through this thing where the family ties. They feel like this family ain't it. Wherever they at, they like, this is not it. This is not the move. This is they sitting down and they're like, this is not it. This can't be it. And you have the King of Wands. Uses charisma to control others and feed their ego. Masculine energy. For some of you, this is some wild shit. Because here's what you have to understand. Like, for example, my ex, right? Even though we may have been karmics to each other, right? That he still has someone that's meant for him. So if I'm bringing up that situation, there could be someone for someone here where it's like this person does have love, you know, for the other person, but at the same time, it's not to the same degree or something like that. Something maybe more friendly and the other may be a little bit different. It's like you can have love for more than one person. That's what's showing up here for someone. This person feels like if they're not able to express that love in this particular way, that it's not them not being true to themselves because they have that desire, them not being, honest with themselves or something like that. There's also this karmic experience of y'all push and pull opposites of belief systems coming up where someone may want that type of lifestyle with you, but you may not want that type of lifestyle. They're afraid that you're going to be insecure if they tell you the truth, which is, yes, I have love for that person. I got love for that person too. I have love for them, and if you ask me if I love them, and if you're on a pedestal, it's I love each of you in a different way. And that may be like something this person is afraid to tell you out of fear that you may not like what you hear, or you may not like this person's honesty. That's the truth. I feel like this person they desire to not have to, like, what if I can, you know, negotiate? Let's negotiate, Taurus. What if I can negotiate and I can show you that it's not too bad? I just don't want to have to worry about you giving that sexual energy to someone else. Don't gotta like it, just gotta have it. There's also that energy too of what Olarune's talking about. That energy is here too. There's not all of them have that same perspective. There's some energy that's thinking like that. There's some that's not. Like Olarune, like I don't have to like it, but I'm gonna have to like the fact that this is a blended family situation. I'm gonna have to accept the fact that you have someone from your past. You're gonna have to accept the fact that I have someone from my past. Yes, let's be honest. We loved them for whatever reasons, and that's okay. But I don't want to be insecure that you're going to always feel like I want to be with that person if I have to deal with them. You may be feeling the same way, like I can't get rid of my baby daddy. You're going to have to accept the fact that, yeah, I'm going to always have love for my children's father. Just the same way they're going to have to respect the fact that you're going to have love for their baby's mother. And you don't have to like them or be around them or, whatever the fuck. This is still a blended family situation. So these are a lot of fears and thoughts that are coming up of like, damn, am I going to have to think about this for the rest of my life? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to have to wonder what the fuck is going on, or is my kids going to be safe around you? These are normal human questions that are coming up, and I feel like is the good thing that anyone in these energies of asking these critical questions, it's because they're evaluating their decisions and they want to make the right choice. That's a great start, you know? But you got to be willing to hear this person's honesty. This person wants to be honest, but they're like, man, I don't think Taurus is going to want to hear this. But you got to be honest. And that's where I feel like this person is asking themselves worst case scenario. You know how I gave you the scenarios of, instead of me just doing what I was told to do, I thought about ways in which how I can make sure I don't get caught, or make sure this person doesn't want to do that. They rather just be honest with you, so they don't have to think about ways to manipulate the situation. The question is, can you take their honesty? You have High Priestess in reverse. Okay. How are you being called to step up and lead? To the movies. How are you being called to step up and lead in reverse? Who's the priestess in this situation? Whoever the priestess is, light worker here. High priestess. I didn't say high priest. I said high priestess. Whoever is aware. May not like what you know, but if you're aware, you have the ability, you know. Just depends on what stage of development you are on with your person. But I feel like with high priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead in reverse? Not wanting to do any of this, or not wanting to, I just want to let go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to X, Y, and Z. The only thing you're doing is you're avoiding your development, pretty much. It says, don't forget about me. I haven't forgot about you. Born witch. Born a natural witch, magic is both your spiritual path and job. Your success will come as a witch. Dun, dun, dun. This is also telling me that, you know, maybe this person don't feel comfortable with what you do. Maybe that's a fear, or, you know, they may feel like their family may not like it. There's a lot of different energies coming up. Why do I feel this way? Okay, so we have questions here. But I do feel like if you're out here dating, those energies are showing up as well. They're looking at you like, can I see myself with that person? You know, or if you just have friends or platonic relationships, they're like, can I see myself with that Taurus? You know, I think that's just what's naturally happening right now. It's dragonfly energy, okay? It's intriguing. Say, I'm so heavy on I don't give a fuck, even spirits like you gotta chill. Hi, Robert. Hi, Mama. Hi, everybody. Okay, so let's see how this is going to play out. Okay, so this person, damn. This person is trying to avoid a tower moment. The moment where everybody bumps into each other. This is someone that's trying to avoid a moment where, you know, avoid a catastrophe. How can I avoid a catastrophe? How can I just be open about the situation? How would I like to be? How would I like to be handled in a situation if I was in those kids' shoes? How would they like to be handled if they were in my shoes? You know what I'm saying? Like there's empathy happening right now. It's giving someone a headache, but they're making time to consider all of the facets about this. Whoever's in the Queen of Swords energy, like the decision hasn't quite been made yet, but you got the truth. Whether you hear it from the horse's mouth or not, the high priestess in reverse is saying, you know. This person is saying, you already know. You're right. How much more do you want? Want somebody to come up there and say, you know, you want to be able to say, I told you so? You want what you want? You want a cookie? That's what this person is saying. Fuck. Damn, you already know you're right. High priestess in reverse. You're pretending like you don't fucking know, but you know. And then you're just waiting on me to come and humiliate myself. What the fuck for? What you want to play for? That's what they're saying. Why are you playing with me? So it's like, at this point, this person is asking themselves, you're triggering this person, which is karmic, right? Because they're starting to feel like you're having your cake and you're eating it too, Taurus. They're starting to feel like you're enjoying this a little too much. They're starting to feel like, okay, I can see what's happening here. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Well, since you're enjoying it, let me hold out a little bit longer. That's what's happening right now. If you're going to treat this person's like, if you treat me like this while I'm vulnerable, if you kick me while I'm fucking down, so help me God. This person said, if you kick me while I'm down and you try to, I will fucking blow a gasket. That's the energy. It's like, I will blow a fuse. Not even, you will not be able to diffuse this situation. I don't care what the fuck you coming with. I don't care what you offering. If you kick me while I'm down, they like, I already know what you about to do, bro. Like, you want me to come in and you want to punk me, like you trying to demasculate me. This person feel like you want to demasculate them. They feel like you want them to come between your tail and your legs, and I'm not doing that. This is what this person spiritually feels. They feel like you're playing crazy, like you don't know shit, because, like, why do I feel this way? You know, like, they feel like you're trying, like, you already know the fucking future. You already know what the fuck's going to happen. And you sitting here and you want me to, like, just come to you and admit what? Like, why are we acting redundant at this point? Why are we acting like kids? This is what this person is saying. Why are we acting like we got to sit down and spell it out for each other? That's, you just want to get off on it. You just want to feel satisfaction that you got it out of me this way. And this person saying, if this person is like, if you think I'm gonna give it to you like that, let the games begin. So this is your moment, but do not waste it on a temporary high, because I will strike back just as hard. I said I overreacted. Now you want to kill Bill or what? So it's like, I said I overreacted. I said it. You know I overreacted. This is masculine energy. Real masculine energy. So if you have anybody that's coming back to you like, please take me back, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that, that ain't this person. Nope. This person here, they don't put their tail between their legs for damn fucking body. They gonna die by the sword. They gonna die by their truth. Okay, that's the energy that I see here. This is someone that's gonna die by the sword. They're gonna die by the truth. They're gonna take it to their fucking grave if they have to. If it's to prove a point, no. I don't know who you taking for it. I don't know if you think that I'm like them other niggas or them other women, but that's not me. You gotta be willing to be yeah, this person putting their guards down. They're not gonna be defensive towards you. This person feels like they're walking into a slaughterhouse. They're walking into a situation where they're about to get sacrificed. This person is dramatic. You know, I really feel like this person is just being extra dramatic, because I don't see it being that bad. This may be someone that's like, oh, you pretending like you don't know it's me calling you. Pretending like you don't know my number. They're like, you're just playing crazy. You know where to find me. You know what to do. But you just really got to have it your way, huh? This person is really... Is this Taurus intention, spirit? Let me get another deck. What is Taurus genuine? Because I hope y'all not doing that. I really hope y'all be bigger than that, Taurus. Because this person is saying that they know you. They saying that they know you. They know what you're about. They know your time you on. You might have other people that you get to do that, but you ain't gonna get that out of them. You ain't gonna get that out of them. They're like, nope. You trying to do me like you do them other people. And if this is a woman, oh, she just like you. Just like you. You gotta love yourself to be with yourself. You gotta love yourself. They're willing to leverage with you. I see this person being willing to leverage with you. They want to leverage. They want to negotiate. Let's do it on 3. That's what I heard. Let's make an arrangement to do it on 3. Pick a date, pick a time. Let's make an arrangement. Let's do this on 3. That's what I heard. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. So the only thing they're not gonna waver on, like all that marriage title shit, that's still a no. Exclusivity, sure. But all the titles and shit like that, nah. No. The outcome, judgment in reverse in the Hierophant, nah. I'll open up. I will listen to you. I will negotiate. We can court for life. We can court for life. We can date. We can be together for life. The challenge here is that I don't know if it's you or this person, but there's this time, when you see certain people and you see shit like on TV where people dressing up and walking down the aisle and shit like that. That's the challenge here. It's like there's this energy of like you gonna say you want that shit, and then when you see someone else getting it or you see it on social media, you gonna feel like you missing out on something, and that's not really what you want. And they feel like you're really gonna just the truth. They want you to be honest with yourself. So the challenge as to why they haven't called or they feel like you don't even know what you want. This is someone that's looking at you and they're like, you're not being honest with yourself. You feel like you're ready for that, but truth of the matter is they feel as if it's only going to be a disaster. They say that you genuinely want to be kept, or you genuinely want to be you don't want to be single. You don't really want that life. You say you want it, but they feel like you're trying to get over the past and you're trying to rush. And I really feel like this person is reading the situation themselves, but they're getting the wrong impression of you. And then the more that they're getting the wrong impression, they're controlling the situation and they're not able to see that that's their control issues. Because if that was the case, then why does that person needs the comfort of knowing that you're not dealing with someone else? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're really about that life, why do you need the comfort of knowing that the feminine is not doing any or not talking to or entertaining somebody? Like, you know, if you're in that position and you say you really don't care, then if we on some Kevin Gates Aquarius type shit, you know, don't ask no questions you don't want the answer to type of the situation. If you really want to, if you want to be about that life, that goes both ways. Are you ready for that type of life? You understand? So that's what the situation is really. This person's not really ready to see what that looks like from your standpoint doing it. It's okay when it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when the feminine do it. That don't really look like that don't look well. But I mean, like, according to Kevin Gates, according to Mr. Gates, you know, that shouldn't break you up. That shouldn't mess up a happy family. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. I want to hear all about it. That make a person get real scared. Like, you should be able to come back and tell me how much fun you had. We should be able, if you really about that life, you gonna hold out. You ain't gonna tell me how it was. That's fucked up. You gonna hold back the visuals? That's messed up. And I feel like this person has thought about it. If we're talking equal, what does that look like from the other end? And they like, nah. I don't know if I can take that shit. That's different. How? But it's tempting. That's what it is. I feel like that's what this is. The problem is, Taurus, I feel like whoever's in this Queen of Swords energy, the problem is there's nothing this person can leverage with you, and there's nothing that they can offer you, which makes them feel naked. It makes them feel like you're asking them to walk the plank, butt ass naked, with crocodiles jumping at them. You want me to walk the plank butt ass naked, and I can get bit on my ass? That's the type of trust you asking for? Yeah. I think that someone's asking for that type of trust. The type of trust that make your legs shake and you quiver and you do it. But the crazy part about it is, this person gonna say, nah, you crazy. I look at this person saying, nah. This person said, nah, that's different. I gotta go. That's different. That is not something that somebody wants to hear, okay? They're like, see, you talking something else. Who raised you? Who raised you? Who raised you? And you know the crazy part about it is, this could have been great. This could have been great. When y'all do this type of shit, Taurus, call they bluff. Call they bluff. When you see somebody say some shit like that to you, okay, call they bluff. Because I can guarantee you, according to my cards never lie, okay? They said, you hear me? That this person just testing your gangster, okay? They just testing what you willing to accept. They just testing how you respond and how you react. They reading you. That's what this is. They just reading you right back. They don't want nobody else. But they gotta make you think they gotta make you think like this. They gotta they gotta keep you on your toes. Like, they feel like if they let you get too comfortable, man, you'll be running a marathon around them. So This is their humble approach to fucking with a beast. Because they said you a beast, Taurus. They said you a beast. So I gotta make you feel, I gotta make you sweat a little bit. But you already know you're finna get it exactly what the fuck you want. So why are you acting like you don't know? It goes back to the original thing. This person saying, why are you acting like you don't know that I'm gonna give you every fucking thing that you want? You just gotta have me the way you want it. How has that worked out for you in the past? Oh, this person throwing shots. They said, how has that worked out for you in the past? How has that worked out for you in the past? End up getting your feelings hurt, didn't you? Because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. You got your feelings hurt in the past. And now you're trying to come over here and you try and play them same cards on me like you played on them other people. See, now I gotta pull your card. Now I gotta pull your card. You get what I'm saying? That's what they said. Thank you, wavy girl. They said, now I gotta pull your card. This person is saying you need to stop trying to go out there, Taurus, and act like you can find someone close to me and make them into who I am. That's what this person is saying. They're saying you keep thinking that you can go out there, go get you a little buck, and that you can groom it to be whatever it is that you want. They're never going to be able to satisfy you. Look at that. What does it say? Sexual union? They're never going to be able to fucking satisfy you. You're never going to reach that little door you're trying to get into. You ain't going to reach it. You know? You're not going to reach it. You're going to feel unfulfilled. They're not going to be able to satisfy you. All because you don't want to stroke a little ego. You don't want to talk to me nice. That's what they said. That's all. That's it. You rather go out there in the cold because you don't want to talk to me nice. This person feels like you can only pull, if you're a feminine energy, they feel like you can only pull an underdeveloped version of them because you have to mother them, right? You can't raise no man. You can't raise a man. He already, what you gonna do when he acts like a boy? So they say that you're gonna have to go get you a boy, okay? But if they're a masculine energy, they're saying that they can refurbish something that's been used and abused, and their energy will naturally make them re-blossom. They can bring a bitch back to life, is what they're saying. They're saying that you will have to go through the feminine energy. So you ain't gonna be able to tame that person. They just gonna fuck you up. They gonna ruin you because you can't tame a masculine energy. You can't raise a man. So if you think you can find better or something close to me and think that you can doctor it up, good luck. He will rebel because he's a child. And you don't want no grown person because you still acting like a child. Oh, this person trying to throw shots. Okay, so this don't go in competition with this person. It's a trap. That's what they're saying. They're saying that they can go they want you to stop worrying about what other people say. Like some of y'all, they're saying that you don't deal with them because you're worried about other people saying negative things about you, or giving you negative rhetoric about them, like, oh, that person manipulating you, or oh, that person's this, or that person's that. They're saying they wish that you would stop subscribing to that type of shit. 5 of Swords. They're just mad because they wish they were you. You gonna have to. Ooh, there's a lot. Not the Emperor in reverse. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if you keep this person waiting, and you make them have to compete for you, they saying that. Oh shit! They said send Taurus a message. Go send Taurus a message. If you keep this person waiting, or if you put them in competition, if you think they finna have an ego match with another person, you done bumped your head. That's what they said. That's what they said, Taurus. They said if you think you finna put them in an ego match with somebody else over you, you have bumped your head. They said, I don't know what gods you pray to, but tell them, let me talk to them myself. If Taurus think I'm finna go in this whole damn ego back and forth match with other people competing for you, and you about to be this fucking Hail Mary, they're like, nah, no, 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 no. No. That ain't gonna happen. You're gonna see another side of them. You do not want to see that side of them. Look at it. This angel card is trying to temper the situation. Like, calm down. Taurus ain't say all of that. Taurus ain't say all of that. See, you thinking too quick. You thinking too quick. They just talking like that because their heart is closed. They just talking like that because they lonely. Y'all spiritual team is over there talking so different to this person. Taurus, if you say, tell that person I said tomato. Your spiritual team going over there saying, they said tomato. They said tomato. Real sweet. Okay, they said sweeter than you. So everything that you say, tell that person I said, bleep, 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 bleep. Your spiritual team is saying, they said, why you ain't call me? Why you ain't do this? Why you just couldn't say who you were when you called me? Like, why you just couldn't, dang, you gotta be so mean. They said it like so much nicer. They waiting for you. They're not talking to nobody. Why is your spiritual? Why your ancestors talking? Oh shit! This person getting mad. Taurus, somebody's person is getting mad out here. They gave up fucking everything for you, and if you think that after them giving up fucking everything, or vice versa, for you, that you finna just sit out here and wait, and they twiddle their fingers and you don't come. Okay. Okay. Y'all are funny. See, what's the outcome? 10 of Swords. All right, Taurus, what you need to know, and vice versa, no matter how long it takes or how many daggers are thrown at each other, you will end up being each other's one and only, okay? You see this, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups? This is the outcome. It's going to be successful, whether it's 10 swords, 5 swords, 6 swords, whether it's 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots. You may not get it the way you want it. Neither one of y'all can control each other. And once y'all get that through y'all thick skull, life is all great. But y'all still end up being lovers. Lovers. Okay? It's going to be good days. It's going to be bad days. Y'all may argue. Y'all may not. But But y'all ain't fucking giving up on each other, and that's gonna be that's gonna be how y'all know. Cause ain't nobody gonna y'all don't give up on each other for whatever reason. Y'all just don't give up on each other. You'll get they know how to like walk away while you go off and lick your wounds or vice versa. Both of y'all do this to each other. Like they just need a little minute. They just need a little minute. They said don't rush them. Don't talk bad about them and don't rush them. As long as you don't do that, y'all good. Watch your mouth. That's what they say. That's what they say. Watch your mouth, Taurus. They have to put something in it. Okay, I'm out of here. I am out of here. I got to go. What you supposed to be doing? Your life purpose. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Aren't we all? Well, that's all the messages that I have for you guys. This has been so fun. Let me update and refresh my screen. It's Friday. It's love. Be love, y'all. Go get you some love. Taurus, you deserve love. Now, don't be saying I told you to go out there and go find somebody. I said go be love. Be love. Thank you, Val. Yeah, he ain't coming. No. Who's not coming? Put some respect on my name. I'm done. Spiritual partner. One day, they gonna come. Helena, why would you say that? Don't talk about people like that. It's not nice. I love you guys. Okay. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And make sure y'all look out for the telepathic messages tonight over the weekend, okay? I love y'all, and I'm gonna go watch a movie now. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye. Let me see. Hold on.